Sometimes dead is better. The Indians knew that. They stopped using that burial ground, and the ground went sour. Don't think about doing it, Lewis. The place gets holier, but the place is evil. Sometimes dead is better.
Welcome to Give Me Back My Horror Movies, the podcast. I am one of your hosts, Nate, who is cussed, you see, and with me, as always, is my fellow primate, Charlie. Say hello, Charlie.
Don't go down that road. That road down there is cursed.
That damn road, ever since the city folks came in, cursed the road, you see.
They won't even pave that road. City done said, no, not going to do it. Can't spend the taxpayers' dollars.
No, that's why the trash is always picked up on Thursdays now, you see. And next to him is the other guy that's cursed. His name's Peter. Why, hello, Peter. How we doing tonight?
I'm real good. I'd like to play with you now.
That's it. It's undead Peter, I see.
Yes, I play with Mommy. Then I play with Judd. I want to play with you.
Now I see that Charlie went there. You went down bury old Peter down there in the Pet Semetery, I see.
Oh, don't bury me, please.
Well, he was kind of light when he's dead, so really.
Well, you know what they say. Sometimes dead is better. There's a hell over there. It'd be cursed, you see. The Indians knew. They knew it was soiled ground, you see.
Yeah.
I can't help but keep doing it. It's just...
Are you reading or are you just this off the cuff?
He's off the cuff
me.
right now.
Nice.
I can tell he's off the cuff. He is
genius over there.
I'm just waiting for the accent to change into Dracula or something else.
You know how hard it is to watch this movie anymore without just instantly, as soon as the credits start rolling, it's like, watch a Pet Semetery, I see. It's about a cursed film.
Every time, man.
Every time. It takes away everything from this movie.
It kind of does, man.
I gotta go get some popcorn now. Popcorn's got butter on it. Some say the butter's cursed.
Orville Redenbacher remembers.
Oh, no.
It's cursed.
That's the Pepperidge Farms, you see. Old Pepperidge, the old family farm burned down years ago. It was cursed.
It's one of those old fucks. I don't know.
So
I made a kick-ass intro, and then Nate just goes right into the worst Maine accent.
I don't know what I'm talking about. This is people from Maine. This is what we sound like.
Steven does not sound like that.
It was because he lives in Boston for so long. Now he sounds like Bill Burr. But the moment that he crosses state lines, he's just like, hello, motherfucker. How you doing? My heart, it's soiled stones.
Spas a Hall.
Spas a Hall's doing really good over here. My friend Leo and I, we talk on the internets. It has a microphone. The microphone's cursed.
Oh my God. Oh. I don't know what to do with him right now, Pete. This is
just move along.
If no one's figured it out, we are covering Pet Semetery tonight.
The original from 1989.
Yeah. Not John Lithgow Judd. Herman Munster Judd.
Yeah. I honestly have never seen the remake or the prequel or even part 2.
Not interested.
I've only seen this.
Part 2?
No.
I haven't seen
no Judd. Why would I watch? Unless Clancy Brown is warning everyone about don't go over that hill over there.
Dude. Furlong?
Yeah.
It is.
Clancy
it's on
Brown
HBO right now.
Bad. Guys, watch part 2 for the love of God.
I listen to Spoilers of Horror cover it.
For the
Not
love
a
of
single Maine accent.
Thank God. But no, dude, watch it.
Really? All right. I mean, I will.
Really?
I mean, it's
Look,
the same
that
director.
Main accent is gone, and it's really.
Really?
I'd rather watch.
Why don't I watch part 2 when I got part 1 here?
Watch part 2.
All right. I mean, I got nothing else better to do.
Right.
Really?
You guys watch shit sometimes. Watch Pet Semetery Part
got-
2.
Microwave Massacre just queued up, ready to go. on
Right. Yeah.
Tubi.
Look at you. The classic, holiday classic, Microwave Massacre.
You get boobs in the first 3 minutes of the movie. It's wonderful.
Do they nuke them?
No, they do not nuke the
They don't
boobs.
do
Thankfully.
I'd nuke them.
I'd nuke them so hard.
I'd nuke them till they weren't cussed anymore. I'll tell you that much.
Cover them in hot lava.
Charlie, you want to roll the trailer for me?
I
Then I
was-
can explain how this episode's
Really
going to
good
work today.
idea.
My finger was hovering over the button already.
Yeah, probably
so-
should have been. If not, it's going to be cursed.
What is this place?
I brought you here to bury Alan's cat.
Daddy, is church all right?
Why, Judd?
I had my reasons.
I dreamed he got hit by a car and you and Mr. Crandall buried him in the Pet Semetery.
What did we do tonight, Judd?
What we did, Lois, was a secret.
May the Lord bless you and keep you.
Has anyone ever buried a person up there?
May the Lord make his face to shine upon you.
You're thinking thoughts best not thought of.
Daddy's gonna do something really bad.
You're thinking of putting them up there. Don't deny the thought hadn't crossed your mind.
Come back to me, Gage. Come back to us.
Paramount Pictures presents Stephen King's all-time best-selling tale of horror. Pet Semetery.
This was his best-selling book, or was that some sort of
I don't know. I
Trailer-
figured all of his books
trailer
were best selling.
bullshit?
It might have been maybe at the time this was
like
like
the time of the movie? Okay.
I
Well, he
imagine
wrote
like
the-
The Stand or like The Gunslinger is probably his best selling, right?
well
Because the Gunslinger you can read in under 2 years.
Well, the first
this
one.
is- this is like one of his earlier novels though. You know, this is like the one that's almost based on his life story. Like he
Right.
took things that happened, and it's the one that he almost didn't publish, and his wife found it and went, "You should publish
You
this."
best publish this.
And then he wrote the movie, which is the other big difference with this. He wrote the novel, then he wrote basically how to put it into the movie, and then Mary directed it. But he was highly, like involved a lot.
So
with
The
this movie.
Shining and Carrie are his best selling, followed by Salem's Lot.
Okay, that
Uh,
makes more sense.
Yeah, that makes way more sense.
Got to sell them movie tickets, man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't
you,
know.
you got
the
to. And I mean,
beauty
the
of the
man's been
trailer guy,
writing
yeah.
forever, and I feel this. He just put out a new book just right then.
Jeez.
Did you see that? It happened
Yeah.
just
In the
now.
5 minutes we've been talking.
Yeah, new books came out. It might have been Richard Bachman. It might have been a collection of short stories. I don't know, but it's out.
Yeah.
There's
already-
another one.
Already a bestseller.
Yeah, it's already a bestseller. It's on the New York Times.
It's out now. That man's going to die, and 1,000 books are going to come out. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
he's-
will have books forever and ever after he
Forever.
passes.
It's like once Prince unlocks the vault, his people,
Oh, my
there'll be
God.
music from Prince.
My
forever.
God, the vault.
They've already said it's there.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
very
there's
well
just-
known.
There's just some sort of, like it has to
He
wait.
probably
so
had it in his
long.
will and testament of like
Oh, sure.
2069. You'll put out the album entitled "Nice."
No, it'll be 2099. So it'll be 99 every time, from 1999.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that'll be
then
another good one.
2099. See?
Yeah.
I figured it out, Prince.
Prince is a genius.
He is. We love Prince here. Don't
We
take it
do.
wrong.
Indeed.
We
So-
really do.
Tonight's episode's going to be a little different, everyone.
Lay it on
We wanted to get a lot of our friends involved for this episode. So what we're going to do is kind of let them take over the wheel after you hear us yap for a little bit. So you're going to hear from our friends Cinema Slab. You're going to hear from the Evil Deaths podcast. You're going to hear from Dissect That Film, the Flicks and Friends podcast, and possibly Spoils of Horror, assuming that they can get it to us in time.
Yes. So
And then-
possibly a surprise one.
There
Yeah.
could be spoils of horror. We don't know yet, and we'll just kind of roll with it if it does, in fact, happen. If not, I'm going to assume that Leo was buried in that hill over there.
Yep.
And that's why they couldn't make it.
Head on got hit by a truck going down the road.
That damn road, these truckers, they don't pay no attention, you see.
There ain't another effing car going down that road, but them trucks, by God,
Trucks all night long.
they'll take you out.
So what you're going to hear is us talk for a bit in about 20 minutes of each episode because we really wanted to highlight what these guys are capable of doing and gals. So
Yes. Guys
that was
and
the big
gals.
thing. It's one thing to be, you can special guests on a show or have them come onto our show, but it's another thing. Like maybe you've never clicked on one of them. I don't know, but we really wanted to, share the love. And I figured Pet Semetery was a movie that I was cool with only covering for 30 minutes because much like Children of the Corn Part 1, I'm like, it's all right. it's got its moments, mainly
Yeah, but
Judd. And a
Children
lot
of
of
the Corn Part 2.
yeah, exactly. So maybe Charlie's right.
And
Pet
Part
Sematary
3.
2 is the way to go
Could be. Yeah.
because
It
I
is
remember this
more
movie
fun.
being way more terrifying as a kid, and then you watch it as an adult going, there's a lot of stupidness in this movie. There's just a lot of stupid decisions. Judd's kind of a piece of shit.
Oh,
Like,
Judd's the villain.
yeah,
Yeah.
Judd is straight up Satan.
he's a bad guy. Yeah, going,
yeah.
go out and take a bite of that apple, you say?
I was actually doing the tiniest bit of research on this because I was like, I don't need to know everything about it, and I don't want to read the book.
I
But,
thought about it. I was like, I'll listen to the audiobook. Then I saw it was like 16 hours long, and I was like, no.
And it's not Judd reading it to you, so it's no fun.
No, it's Michael C. Hall.
Yeah. No,
I
I don't need
know.
Evil Dies Tonight.
I don't
Evil
need
Dies
that.
Tonight.
I don't need Soul Man reading me a book.
Soul Man.
You guys are talking
But
about
I was reading.
Wait, is
that,
Michael C. Hall not the guy that did blackface?
Yes. But
See, I'm talking about the right guy.
I think Charlie was saying
Yeah,
Evil Dies Tonight. Which
Yeah,
is
that's Michael C.
Anthony
Hall as well. In the is that another one?
one
What?
of them.
I don't know.
That's
They're
different
both from the 80s and irrelevant now. That's all I know.
We don't care. That's how. I may just leave that in there and not actually add a drum sound. So we're just gonna.
I don't know how
go
it
with
turned
that.
out. We'll see.
But anyway, I was reading something about the director, and she said the way she was going for it was Judd is the devil on the shoulder, and Pascal was the angel on the
It makes
shoulder.
perfect sense.
It
And
does.
when I read that, I
Really
went,
does.
yeah, and it makes you watch it in a different
Mhm.
kind of eye, because Pascal is, or however you, but Pascal,
Mhm.
he is the one that's trying to warn everyone
But he's
and
kind of
guide everyone.
bad at it. Like, really bad
Well,
at it.
I think he's limited.
I don't
at
think
what
he
he's
realizes
able to
that no
do.
one can see him.
I think, certain people can see him. Like
I
What's Her Nuts
still
couldn't see
even-
him, but
yeah,
the dad could see him because he freaks the fuck out when he
Mhm.
sees him. Like
That's
he
true.
really does. Yeah, he loses his shit, but I don't think anyone else sees him whatsoever. He is my favorite part of this movie.
Nice.
Pascal,
really.
because his entrance, shocking when they carry him into the hospital.
That's
half his
true. And
head's
he's got half his
missing.
head and like little
Oh.
blood sprays, and
He
was
grabs
hit by,
a hold
he
of
was
the
hit by one of
dad.
them goddamn that road, one of them trucks.
That truck, them trucks got him. He grabs the dad, and if you listen closely, he's thanking him but warning him at the same time, because and later on you hear Pascal go, "I'm helping you because you tried to help me."
Yeah.
And that's kind of like the reason why you that should clue people in them. He's not haunting him. He is warning him.
He's warning
of
him, but he's doing a really
this-
bad job of it. Where
All right,
Judd's
now I
like,
gotta watch
you
it
know,
again, damn it.
I shouldn't have had you do that, but I had you do it. That girl just need to learn
But he
about that
does it.
now.
Then you find out he buried a dog that came back to life
Right.
and tried to murder
Oh, no.
people.
Yeah,
He
right.
also buried little Timmy.
Well, he knew about burying little Timmy. That he didn't bury little Timmy. That was the neighbor.
Yeah, someone buried Timmy, and then Timmy went,
He-
Daddy, no, double zombie, don't say, bad daddy.
I love how it was like, but I drove the truck, and we all went over there, us men, to take care of what needed done.
Men must do what men must do, you see.
But
You're thinking about it, don't be doing it.
I think I had my really only issue with Pascal was, and it's not his fault, I'm sure it was the director, is I loved it that he was just appears and disappears. But at the very, very end, when he's, wakes him up in the middle of the night to take him to the entrance to the cemetery, he does that stupid fucking raise my hand up and point, and then it's like he floats away. I'm like, that's stupid.
Yeah, I like when he floats away to make it look like I'm forever gone.
Right.
And then he comes back
That was
like
dumb. He should have just not been there. Like, cut to the dad's point of view, turn around, Pascal's gone. To me, it was just like that was way too much.
Yeah.
Also, the dad is a sack of fucking wet sand in this movie.
Oh,
he
I
is
hate
the worst
Lewis in this
actor.
movie. Yeah, he's
not-
terrible.
I mean, thank God we get Denise Crosby, but yeah, this guy is just
Tasha Yar.
I love her to death. I love her so much. Yeah, the dad is just he might as well not be there. He's
He's
just has a blank face all the time.
He's not acting. I don't believe him as a loving father
He
or
just
a
says
loving
no
husband.
a bunch.
He has no emotion whatsoever.
No,
and I
there's
swear
no
to
range there.
God, you could swap. I know this is probably going to go over both of you, but I'm sure there's some listeners out there. Watch this movie, but picture Nathan Fillion in his place. They have the same facial structure, but Nathan Fillion would act and be way better than what is this day? Dale Midkiff.
I love me some Nathan Fillion. I'll take
Nathan Fillion, man. Just he has that bone structure to his face, and I kept going like, damn, he looks like
to me like
Fillion.
The best part of the movie is Judd. That also happens to be the part that ruins the movie for me, just because it's ingrained in my head to just be Judd while watching the movie the whole time. Like,
right?
It's ruined it for me. But I mean, it's just wonderful to watch him play. The other thing is they somehow found the most adorable little kid to play Gage. They got lucky.
That kid
on that.
isn't traumatized for life from this movie. I'm sure
That
they
kid is
had him in a
adorable.
separate room when there were some of their gross parts going
So
on.
I did read that there's been people that criticized it because they were like, look, you guys have fucked up that kid forever. The director and everyone came out going, look, we're not monsters. When he's on screen, nothing's scary. No one's in makeup. No one's doing anything. The scalpel was duller than a butter knife, and he wouldn't have known what it was. All the other shots were a dummy made up. And
you can tell when he gets picked up, it's a dummy, which that's
so
the other thing
none
with this
of the
movie.
horrific
Like,
stuff.
It's fine. Don't worry about
It's very much like the one thing I will ever give Kubrick props for is protecting Danny from the filming of The Shining. He thought he was filming a drama, and he never watched it till he was in his teens and went, I had no idea that's what we that's what we made.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that's
full props to anyone that takes care of the children there. Now, Ellie, I don't think she was involved in anything that was super scary, but
no, because she gets sent off to her dad's, or to the grandpa's, which even then the grandpa's like, I'm gonna beat up my son-in-law for getting the kid killed. And then there's that person that tells the dad, like, calm yourself. You're at your son's funeral, for Christ's sake. And it's like, I think you're allowed to not be calm whatsoever, given the horrific details that you've gone through.
Or the fact that my son's laying on the ground now.
Yeah,
fell
due
out
to
of the coffin.
said jackass grandpa, who I already don't like.
But I was super impressed with the little girl. They were twins, but both of them. She sells it when she's terrified after that nightmare, and she's like covered in sweat, and I'm like, Jesus.
See, I thought she was just a standard child actor. I don't know, like.
No,
Gage is a terrible actor. I just that kid is just a cute little kid.
You can't say actor because Gage was not acting.
I know.
He was just doing what he was
is
told.
The kid that's in Kindergarten Cop as well.
He is a kid in Kindergarten Cop.
Cool.
He was in Full House. He was the cute kid till the cute wore off, I guess is the way to say it.
And now he's an ugly adult.
I didn't even look it up.
Get used to it, kid.
Life sucks, then you die.
And then I was reading up on, and I never thought of this because I like Stephen King. I really enjoy his movies. I am not into the lore of Stephen King.
Everything's like in the It universe.
Well, not just the It universe. Apparently, he likes to add little things from, we were just talking about, The Shining. The little girl has The Shining. They really tie into it in
Oh.
the book, but because she's having, they call it nightmares, but she's actually having visions.
Oh, that makes sense.
of
Why every
all
time
the
she's like,
stuff-
I had a dream that mommy died, which I don't
Mommy
care.
died.
Little
Daddy
Gage is not getting that
engaged.
body up to hang it. He's not doing it.
That was awesome. I'm sorry.
Nah,
That was badass.
it's a great effect, but the whole time I'm like, there ain't no way. Also, if that little
That
kid
is-
jumps
Those
on
dead
me,
muscles, man.
yeah, undead
That-
muscles really get you far.
Zombie muscles.
that. So yeah, one of the best jump scares, like the first time I ever watched this movie, was right when she falls out of that
Oh,
attic
sure.
and the feet are there.
Mhm.
I mean, terrified me as a kid. But last night, nothing but laughter from me and Jackie when Gage jumps out of the attic.
Oh
and
my
we're
god,
like,
where
it's
it's like
Chucky!
they throw a doll at him.
It looks like the first Chucky when,
It
when
does.
she's
It
wrestling
really
with him in
does.
front of the fireplace. It's like, it's
Even when he's
Chucky,
picking
bitch!
him up, I'm just like, just slam his head into the drywall already. Like,
Aw.
this kid weighs 14 pounds.
To quote our buddy Cody, I just kick him.
Yeah.
Just drop kick
No,
him.
straight
That's
up.
it.
If it's one thing to kick Chuggy, I'm fairly certain you could kick Cage's ass so much faster. So much. And also, what kind of shitty dad moves his whole family to a place where there's that busy of a road? And what kind of shitty town doesn't go, we should probably have a town hall and about like, you know, all the speeding. Or maybe we just put cops
Speed
there
bumps
because
in
they're
or something.
speeding. Yeah.
I never
There's a lot of
questioned that.
flaws with this town.
You don't have
I-
much of a movie if you don't.
Well,
have
and
these things.
even in my own brain, I'm sitting there going, that was a huge like industrial like fuel plant. That's probably pumping money into the small town.
Very well could
Mhm.
be. Yeah.
So I took it as that. But it was also like there's no exposition. We have no idea why he's there other than he was getting a new job. Why her
Well,
family hates
Why
him.
does
so
everyone
much venom.
always just move to a town they've never know anything about? And they're like, oh,
Well,
this is
the
where we're
job
at.
is
We're
right, the
relocating
money
our
is right.
entire movie.
That's where you go. That happens all the time.
I think that is the
What?
dumbest thing that people could do.
It's like arachnophobia. Like
Yeah,
whenever-
exactly. Where it's just
Yeah,
like,
when Jeff
why?
Daniels gets
And it's always like a local doctor. I'm like, I don't think the local doctor is going to pay that much to just be like, we're going to relocate to the cost town. You say, we're making an
They
extra
don't-
$20K a year now, but
they
the
don't
money,
have the doctors over there.
ah, because the plague got them. You see,
Tractor fatalities are up 25% this year. We got to
Everyone
get us a
here.
doctor.
has tonsillitis.
We need a bone mender here. Don't you understand?
A
A man who
gnarly,
can mend bones.
a gnarly case of crabs you went by once.
Is that a crabbing joke or
No, that's actually everyone was banging my sister.
Jesus?
Jesus.
Okay, I think at that point we need
I don't
to
even have a
introduce
sister.
our first segment. Nate's going to burn all of our time on this episode.
That was me in a
with
wig
his
the whole
main
time.
accent. All right, well, let's check out our very first. What are we going to call? Hold on.
Well,
What are we
I
gonna
feel
call it?
like the first person should be Cinema Slab because they did their homework on time and they got us the clip first.
Right.
So
Okay.
So
Um,
spicy.
for Cinema Slab, don't worry, the whole episode is sponsored by A Cut Above. So for the
He did it.
Cinema Slab,
So-
don't worry, I'm gonna keep mentioning it. We were on Cinema Slab. Charlie was on there for Detroit Rock City. Charlie and I were on there for Night of the Creeps. We had them on our show for Freddy vs. Jason. So there's a little history of this show. Anna and Hannah are lovely people, and I've got to party with them. So without further ado, would Cinema Slab take it away?
Don't let the ghosts and the ghouls disturb you.
It's all in your mind.
What's
What's up, you guys, and welcome to Cinema Slab. I'm your Scream Queen, Anna.
I'm your gore gal, Hannah.
And tonight we are taking part in the 20-minute review of Pet Semetery from 1989. Shout out to Charlie, Nate, and Pete over at Give Me Back My Action and Horror Movies for including us in this little collaboration. It's been a long time since I think Hannah or myself have revisited this story, and we actually did some reading, a little extra credit homework.
Yes.
We've listened to the audiobook, so we're coming bearing that knowledge. We're also going to be spoiling stuff from the book, so if you don't want to listen to that, just skip over our segment. It won't hurt our feelings.
Yeah.
Well, any episode of Cinema Slab is not complete without our favorite segment, Let Her Explain, where the longest-winded person ever, Hannah, attempts to synopsize whatever movie we are reviewing in 30 seconds or less. So, Hannah, are you ready?
Let's do it.
I think you got this. All right, 30 seconds starts now.
Okay, we follow the Creed family. They moved to Maine. They've got this house. They have a burial ground behind their house, and weird stuff starts happening. The cat dies. They have a neighbor named Judd. He knows about the burial ground. He takes Lewis, the dad, up there. The cat comes. He buries the cat. He comes back to life. Gage then dies the son. He takes him up. He comes back to life. He kills everybody. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it.
Woo! 25 seconds.
I gotta keep it.
Good job.
I wanted to keep going, but no.
I know.
Cut it off there.
I know. This is one of those, Hannah and I talked beforehand. It's like, dang, how are we going to condense this down to 20 minutes? Because usually, I mean, we'll just go until there's nothing left to talk about on Cinema Slab. But this will just give you guys a taste of how we review things if you've never listened to us before.
Yeah.
Hannah, this is one you grew up with. This is one my mom showed me when I was a kid, and it absolutely scared the crap out of me. I think Zelda scared everyone who watched this too young. And little Gage Creed, just the evil kid aspect is just, it adds a whole other level to the story. But like Hannah said, we do follow the Creed family. The dad's a doctor. The mom's kind of a stay-at-home mom. She takes care of the kids. And there's a death in town. This dead boy named Victor Pascal is brought to Lewis at the hospital, at the university hospital. And he kind of foreshadows what's going to come in the Pet Semetery. And to make a long story short, there's a Wendigo that's possessing this old Micmac burial ground. It's beyond the Pet Semetery over this big brush overgrown area. And if you bury a human or an animal or any living thing there, it will come back to life. Now, will it be the same thing that got buried or that died before? No, it won't. No. I really appreciate the length of this movie. I'm glad that it was an hour and 45 minutes.
Yep.
However, I feel like it's choppy.
Yes.
It's very choppy. And this is written by Stephen King himself, who also wrote the book. So I see what he's trying to do just from a writing perspective. I feel like he wanted to hit everything.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's some stuff that should have been swapped out. Like, for instance, we don't get Judd's wife, Norma. Yeah, and I feel like she would have been a great addition to the movie.
Yeah.
Whereas Missy Dandridge, who hangs herself in the movie, that's the Creed's housekeeper, she wasn't really their housekeeper in the book. She was a neighbor who just watched their kids if they had something to do. Or she was just a friendly neighbor who loved kids. Yeah, and she did have stomach cancer, so that was still accurate. But I feel like he could have completely written out Missy Dandridge and put in Norma and had a whole other layer of the Judd Lewis bond going on.
Yeah, that was another one of my cons. I didn't like that whole Missy thing, and I wish we would have gotten Norma instead of Missy.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it would have added more to the central story that we've got going on. Missy just seems so random as far as the movie's concerned.
Yeah.
And in the book, she doesn't die. And in the book, Norma does pass away because she's got health problems and she's elderly. So it wasn't really a surprise.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe he wanted to just have that extra death in there. Maybe to signify what the Wendigo is doing in this little radius he's in, how he's starting to kind of come alive again and possess people's thoughts to doing these things.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's what that purpose was for, but still from a story like Pet Semetery that is very like character rich, why not add some more character depth to Judd in the movie and have his wife be a part of it?
Yeah, which I don't think you got to add any more character depth to him at all because he was absolutely.
Oh yeah,
gosh, he
very
was,
very true. That's another one of my pros.
He's my
Fred
number
freaking
one. He's my number
Yeah.
one pro. First one I wrote down.
Fred
I'm a
freaking
huge-
Gwynn.
Yes, I'm a huge Fred Gwynn fan. I've always loved the Munsters ever since I was a kid. And I think that's why I connected with this movie so much when I was a kid, too. Not only did it freak me the heck out, but it also just seeing him, the character he played, it
A
was
familiar
great.
face. A familiar
Yes.
face you knew that
Yeah.
could you could be comfortable with in this scary story because you already
Yeah.
recognized him.
But jumping off of what you were saying, though, I think another reason he wrote in the Missy death was also to show why, like Rachel, how bad she is with death, and that she couldn't go to the funeral.
Yes.
And then I think that's what prompts her to start talking about Zelda.
Yes,
isn't
it does.
I
Mhm.
think
It's when
yeah.
Norma dies, she can't go
Right.
to the funeral, and that's when
Yeah.
Ellie starts asking a lot of questions about death because the Creeds have 2 kids, Ellie and
Yeah.
Gage. Gage, the one that ends up getting killed by the
Killed.
semi truck. My lord, that's just such a heart wrenching scene. And I haven't seen
Yeah.
this movie since I had my daughter, and she'll be 8 in July. So it's been a while since I've seen it. And to
Yeah.
watch it now as a parent just adds a whole other level of, well, damn, if something happened to my kid and I knew of a place like that, what would I do?
Exactly.
And just like Judd says, sometimes dead is better. You have to be able to be at peace with death and the afterlife, and maybe not knowing what comes next, because there's a great scene in the book. It's touched on very lightly in the movie, but there's a great scene in the book where Lewis goes into more detail about what he thinks happens after you die.
Yeah.
And how she reacts to it. My question is, do you think Ellie has The Shining?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I think she does. Because in the movie, she's dreaming all this stuff and
Yeah.
saying that what's gonna happen. Like she already knows what's coming.
Yeah.
And there's that one scene where she wakes up in that cold sweat.
Yeah.
Rachel as her mom, I would be like, all right. I mean, she does eventually go, but it's just like. But she calls first, and Judd's kind of acting weird when she calls him, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm going."
She's scared.
Yeah, she's scared. She really believes that that's happening or going to happen.
Definitely.
So,
And especially in the book too. I mean, it just brings it up even more than it touches on it in the movie.
Yeah.
And like toward the end of the book, it had been happening so much. I was like, okay, I think Ellie's got The Shining. That's when I messaged you, and I was like, something's up. And I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that there's been another character in Stephen King's world that has The Shining.
I was telling you, well, in Children of the Corn, it's not in the actual short story, but in the movie, there's a little girl that they hint around. I mean, because she has the sight, what they call it. She draws stuff that comes to pass. So it kind of hints, that she's got The Shining. One of my cons is the book goes into more detail about this force from the burial ground, and that's like drawing people to take pets and take people, because like the movie kind of just makes it out like Judd's it does kind of make it out like he wants Ellie to be okay and not be upset about her cat dying, but also I feel like it could have, I feel like King could have wrote a little bit more in about that force kind of drawing him to tell Lewis about it. There's something about it. There's a magic that it makes you want to tell people, and you want people to
want in on the secret. That's what he says. It makes you want to tell people about it because it's so intoxicating and it's so different from everyday life and normal life.
Yeah.
When you bury people, they're supposed to stay dead, not come back to life. For lack of better words, they're zombies. And so I love, there are a few little Romero little quips in the book. I think Lewis is making reference to maybe Bill Baderman's son who came back when Judd's telling about when they did bury a human there, what
Yes.
happened. And he makes a little comment to Romero, like his zombies and stuff. And I think it's funny. It's like, haha, later on they do Creep Show together.
Yeah.
And they're big fans of each other. So I just thought that was
watched
cute.
George Romero was actually one of the first people that was going to direct it. If I'm
Oh,
not mistaken.
really?
Yeah, he actually bought the rights in 1984, but he had to sell them back to Paramount because his schedule was too busy.
And they just wanted to make it, yeah.
And then it said supposedly Tom Savini was the next on the list, but for
Oh,
some reason
damn.
but that's a big supposedly, they said.
Oh, okay.
So
Supposedly.
there's not a lot of fact behind it, but yeah.
And I mean, little Miko Hughes, my lord, he is just cute as a damn button.
Yes, he is.
Those little eyes, that blonde hair. I love when we first see him and he's just in his diaper and shirt and he's barefoot walking on the gravel. That's accurate.
Yes.
That's how babies are.
Yes.
They want to go under. They don't care how he's got gravel and dirt on the bottom of his feet. You can see it in the shot too. I'm like, okay, this is real. This is real life.
Yeah.
But he just, man, he steals that third act. And even I would say the main course of gore is what he does.
Yeah.
He cuts Fred Gwynn's Achilles tendon, then he slashes his face, then he takes a big old hunk out of his neck. I'm thinking, my God, Judd, you might be an old man, but you could at least yeet that baby off you if you wanted to. Do something. But I think he was just kind of done at that point. And especially with Norma dying too, he didn't have any fight left in him. And the last like 3-4 hours of this book is just so tense because it's Lewis, Barry and Gage. It's Judd and his thoughts of what's going on. It's Rachel trying to get back home from Chicago to Ludlow, what all she's going through. It's just chaos.
Yeah.
But you just have to know what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
And I will say the book and the movie do end the same way.
Yeah, I figured
Judd gets it. Little Gage gets it. And then Rachel shows up. She's haunted by Zelda, her sister who passed away. And that's why she has such a problem with death. She's seeing Zelda because of this force. I also wish they would have gone into more detail about the Wendigo.
Me too. That was another one of my cons.
In the movie. Because honestly, yeah, before reading the book, I never even thought that this was about a Wendigo.
Yeah, another piece of trivia is that was supposed to be in the movie. There actually was going to be a Wendigo monster in the movie, but they took it out. The studio didn't like it, and they took it out.
It's part of the story, Paramount. What the hell?
I don't know, but yeah, they took it out.
I also got to say, as much as I do love Pascal and his effects on his head, that practical gore and stuff, I don't appreciate how the comedy of him kind of takes away from the seriousness of what's going on in the movie. He's kind of like a ripoff of Jack from An American Werewolf in London.
Dude, I had that written down.
Hey, did you really? You were connected. Well, we also just covered that for Howling Good April over on the Slab. So it's fresh on our mind, but I'm like, I just didn't think of it that way when I watched it years ago.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, but I was just
of course.
I was like, I was like, this is such a ripoff because London came first, obviously.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, it didn't happen that way in the book. Like Pascal showed up, but he was more there with Lewis than anyone else because he was connected to him.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it wasn't needed. It took away from that third act and how much more powerful it could have been, I feel like. I also don't like what they brought up with the father-in-law in the movie. There wasn't enough detail about what really went on and why they didn't like each other. And I feel like if he wasn't going to put that in there at all, the father-in-law little subplot in the movie is unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like you could have just shown them at the funeral and called it a day.
Right. And also, why have Victor there as well in the third act when he don't even help at all? Because he leads her, he helps her get back home, but he pretty much knows what's going to happen because when she says to him, I think everything's going to work out or something like that, and he's like, I don't think it is. Or I'm not sure it is. So he already knows. And then why can't he go with her? Why is that the end of his journey? He went into the house. He was in the house when he came to Lewis. Yeah, I don't understand that either. I agree completely.
Okay, so if Ellie doesn't have the Shining, there has to be something more powerful than this evil that's around that's trying to influence things for good. I don't feel like that's Pascal. I feel like, because Stephen King loves to do plays on God and religion and stuff in his books. So I think maybe for movie purposes, it could have been like, maybe that's what Pascal was there for. But I think ultimately, as far as the book's concerned, it was more of a play on for God. Like if Ellie didn't have the shining, and that's not what he meant by her having these visions, then something good was causing her to have these visions. And I don't think Pascal was enough for that. I think it had to have been something more powerful than the Wendigo. And that's where God kind of ties in.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I absolutely love the ending of this movie.
Oh,
It
it's
is
so
seared
good.
into my brain for eternity. But I remembered it a little bit different. I remembered Rachel's eyeball hanging out of her head. I guess I was going more hostile. Like I've watched too much Eli Roth, and so that kind of got in my head.
Or blending.
But it was even better though, because you get that sick, just pussy water coming out of her eye, and he just grabs her and starts kissing her. And you get that great shot of her hand coming around that door. Oh my gosh,
it's so
I'm getting
good.
chill bumps. Just so good.
So good.
Great.
And that's how the book ends too. Lewis is sitting there waiting for her, and that's the last word of the book is darling. But in the book, it's not really implied that she kills him. So the book's ending's kind of ambiguous.
Right.
Maybe King wanted to write that wrong and say, nope, she actually killed him. This is what happened. And that's why they ended it that way.
Yeah.
Well, Hannah, what do you rate Pet Semetery out of 5? We rated it to 5 here on Cinema Slab.
I'll go 4.5 out of 5.
Okay.
I still absolutely adore it. I mean, like we've said, there are some cons. I mean, obviously the book is better, but I think the movie did an outstanding job of representing the book. I mean, obviously the screenplay was written by Stephen King. And I think he did. I mean, even though we do have some gripes, I think he did a pretty good job of cutting down such a long book into an hour and 45-minute movie.
Yeah.
This movie's so nostalgic. It's one of the first movies I remember really terrifying me as a kid, because Gage just being so cute and little, and him
No
doing
fair. No
Yes,
fair. When
I
his
know.
little eyes well up, I'm like,
know.
oh my gosh,
And he
I
just
can't.
falls against the wall. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
So, just this movie. I mean, it hits hard as an adult. I absolutely loved it. Like I said, got some gripes with it. Movie was a little choppy, certain areas, but I can look over it. 4.5 out of 5. So
I'm gonna go 4 out of 5. I really, I still enjoy it. I think I like it more as an adult than I did when I was younger. But man, it just can't hold a candle to that book. It's just,
I know.
and I
The
do
book
feel
is
like King
great.
did the best he could with cutting it down.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
Who am I to say what he could have and couldn't have done? But if I was him, I would have swapped around the Missy and Norma stuff, and maybe just added a little bit more depth to the Judd and Lewis character.
Yeah, and the Wendigo.
And the Wendigo, all that good
force
stuff.
behind everything, yeah.
I think it's one of the better Stephen King adaptations. There are many.
Yes.
The 2019 or 2020 remake of this is absolute horseshit. Don't even waste your time.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's terrible. We'll talk about it off air. But it's terrible. I would like to see this be remade as a miniseries. I would like to see this have 4.5, 5 hours like we saw with The Shining.
Yes.
And you know what? Just for shits and giggles, let Mick Garris direct it, because that would just make it even better.
Oh my gosh.
Because this is a book like The Shining. I feel like it needs the time to flesh out and do what it wants to do.
Right.
But yeah, all in all, great movie. Highly recommend if you're a horror fan, if you're a King fan.
Great gore.
And also,
I gotta say it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the third
Great
act.
gore.
It's a great payoff. That's for sure.
Yes.
And
very
as
much
always,
so.
go read the book. It's always better.
Yeah.
Well, alrighty, you guys. Thanks for listening to our 20-minute review of Pet Semetery. You can follow us on Instagram at Cinema Slab Podcast, and you can listen to us on all the major podcatchers: Spotify, Apple, Google, all that good stuff. Signing off, I'm your Scream Queen.
I'm your Gorgal.
And if you ever happen to come upon an old Micmac burying ground, just remember one thing: sometimes dead is better.
Dead is better.
I think we know the rest of the story.
It's about time you come back.
They did a lot better job than we did.
No, probably.
They
It
always
just
do a
makes
better
more
job
sense.
than we do.
They
Have
know
you
how to
listened to us lately?
read.
I'm
Bunch of show offs.
gonna bust these two out. I'm the only one that's actually listened to the,
Shut up!
the segments
Shut up!
that have
Shut
been
up!
sent.
Shut up!
You're ruining the magic.
Yeah, the
There's no
magic
ma-
of
there's no
podcasting
magic.
is that Pete and I have totally heard the clip while we record.
I am the magician. Okay, I edit. I make you guys sound awesome.
Yeah, he's
okay,
right.
I'm the magician.
That magician's cursed, you see.
This episode's cussed. You see,
He pulled out a dead rabbit. Got it from the Pet Semetery.
I dropped a dead rat on my junk while I was taking a bath. You see, it was terrifying.
I was all like, "How'd you get in here, kitty?"
I love church. I don't care.
Oh, Church is a gorgeous kitty.
I have always. I don't know what. I've always called it a Russian
a
blue,
zombie.
but I don't know if that's exactly.
Oh, I love
what it
his
is, but that-
eyes.
Yeah, and that was an actual practical way of doing
Yeah,
it
they were,
because
they were
cats.
contacts for kitties.
Oh,
Well, no,
really? I
the
didn't know that.
Cats.
No,
Well, they
that's not a thing.
Jesus, Nate.
Oh. Well, you know,
I'm sitting
movie
here getting ready to
magic.
tell him how the magic
Well, I
works.
thought
I'm about to just
Pete
let
was
him
right.
sit there and think they have contact.
I was like, wow. I don't know how you do that.
Oh, it's the best ever.
I'm sorry, you're 100% right, Pete. There are cat
Well, now-
contacts.
Now I'm never going to know.
Nope, you're never gonna know. And I think perfectly that should be we roll into our next segment, brought to you by our brothers over at the Evil Deaths.
Now,
Let's hear what they have to say.
the Evil Deaths, we have all been on their show. We did some sort of Christmas short that I already forgot the name of, but it was great.
Tree Venge.
Trevenge.
Ding
Yes,
dong.
yes. And then Pete was over there for the Mutilator. Charlie,
Right.
you were over there for Split Second. And then
Yep.
myself, I was over there for Slime Ball, Bolorama, long bullshit titled, terrible movie, Uncle Impy Might Be a Racist. I think that's what it was actually called.
Sorority Babes. and
Sorority
Slime
Babes,
Bolorama.
yeah.
Everybody's
Has-
a slime ball bolorama.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
And then we've
Linnea
had the
Quigley.
guys on the show. Well, we've only had Josh on the show.
We only had Josh.
Bert's not allowed to come on, apparently. He's locked up
You know,
in
you don't let him out of
Joshy's
the
basement.
basement.
But Josh has been on here for Carnosaur.
Last minute.
Yep. He was on
Yeah,
there
just
for
point
something
that
else.
out again.
What else was he on? I did my homework.
Was it kid friendly month?
I maybe.
No, it was one of Pete's episodes.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
did he come on for H? No, he didn't.
He
come
came on
HK.
for Inframan.
Seventh Curse. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Inframan. That's
Inframan.
right.
Where
We
once
totally
again, Bert
remember
was not
what
allowed. We
Josh-
definitely know our own show, and we definitely know what episodes that the guys from the Evil Deaths have been on.
Yes.
So without
Yes,
further
we-
ado, we should let Ted take it away.
Gonna be going right off the cusp.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about don't go down that route.
Don't go down that road now. Like, what road? He's like, oh, you know, that one over there.
Yeah, it's like
I know what you're thinking about doing. He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, you're thinking about burying your kid out there. And he's like, what? He's like, you know, the one that will bring a fucking dead kid back to life. And he's like, huh?
Dude, I just the fucked up thing is it's like I can't see this movie now without hearing like don't go down that road, Stotch. Like I just hear
Well, no,
South
because
Park
it's
in my
exactly
head.
what fucking happens. Like his kid dies. Judd comes up and he's like, "Hey, whatever you're doing, I know you're thinking about burying your kid up there." And the dude's like, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about." He's like, "Yeah, it's been done before, you know." And then he's like,
Goes on a huge
if you
thing.
bring your kid up there and bury him, he'll come back, but he won't be the same. Don't do it." And then he fucking takes him up there to
he
be like,
buries him.
he's like, right here. Don't bury your kid right here, so he'll fucking come back. And the guy's like, well, now I'm certainly going to do that.
And he does.
And he fucking does, and it doesn't work out.
See, all I'm hearing in my head is Butters, you smell like bacon. Dude. But like this movie though, like that Achilles tendon scene in this
Oh,
movie though is
my
probably
goodness.
it's probably one of the best ones of any movie though. Like definitely top 5 for Achilles tendon shit for me.
Yeah.
Like, it is
Herman Munster gets his fucking shit sliced up.
sliced
So
good.
Yeah, so this movie is one of those movies that's like legitimately actually scary. Pascal is terrifying looking, and he
Yeah.
gets like even more crispy as the movie goes along, and you're like, oh,
he gets real dead
imagine
looking.
seeing that fuck like at the foot of your bed at night, and he's like, the ground has been soured, and you're like, what the fuck? Get away from me,
Dude, I would kick his head right off that fucking shoulder.
And then Zelda being all fucking crickety crackly, like on the nasty ass fucking spina bifida or whatever the fuck she's got,
looking all white as fuck.
She's like more brown. She's like
Yeah.
turd brown.
Yeah, true. That's like you are correct. Like this movie, like we said before, like it's been a while since I've seen the movie, but like when I saw this movie, when I was like a kid. Like I was like fucking 10 or 11 when I first saw this movie. This movie actually genuinely like scared me when I first saw it. I was like, you know, practical effects were really good.
Yeah.
The shit was creepy, and like, I mean, there's not really any movie like this. That, you know, there's a burial ground where you bury somebody and they come back to life.
No, and it's like an interesting like take on zombies. I think in the book there's a lot more of
I've only read the book once.
They go a little bit more into it. There's like a Wendigo that's going on with it.
Oh
yeah.
shit. Wendigos are fucking dope.
Yeah, cool. I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Yeah, because they just eat the flesh of humans and they go crazy. Then they change into a Wendigo.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of like any other Wendigo movies. Antlers.
Oh,
did you watch Antlers?
I did.
Dude, that movie was fucking good.
I forgot that was a Wendigo.
Give a shit.
Did you ever play the game Until Dawn?
Yeah, dude.
That Wendigo.
That was fucking sick.
Whoa, dude. That twist in that game, crazy.
Absolutely. But hey, so, you know, this is a shorter little thingy that we're doing, so.
Yeah. Try to keep on track a little bit.
Yeah, we can keep a little bit more on track.
It's hard, though.
It's so hard.
It always annoyed me when I was a kid, though, the way they spell cemetery, though.
Oh
my god, dude!
Yeah, were you a little fucking grammar Nazi when you were?
I don't
a
know.
kid?
It's just because when I go look it up, I would type in the correct way to type cemetery, and it wouldn't come up. I'm like,
well,
what
there
the
are a bunch
fuck?
of little kids made it. They don't know how to spell cemetery. It's a hard word to spell when you're a kid.
I guess.
And an adult, because you know, especially if you got your spelling of cemetery from this movie.
Yeah, and do the fucking.
We're going to get you.
The cat in this
Gage
movie.
and I are going to get you.
I didn't like the cat in this movie, dude.
Oh,
when it gets all fucking spooked out.
Yeah, that's another fucking terrifying aspect of this movie. Like everything about it.
I was scared of cats when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Like all cats?
I guess just aggressive cats, because when I was like a kid, I was like, no, I'm serious. Like I was like 4, and like the cat was like walking around. I was like, oh, and I went to go pet it, and the cat like maliciously like scratched the fuck out of my face.
That's because you rubbed his fucking belly for too long.
No, dude, I was just trying to touch his head a little bit, man.
Well,
but yeah, he didn't like me, so I was like, all right, dude, calm down.
Church? Was the cat's name Church?
No, but I wish it was.
Which is something a little upsetting about the remake.
I still haven't seen it. I've had it forever. I just never watched
it. No,
I bought it for like $5.
Listen here, bud.
I'm listening.
Listen here, bud. You don't need to fucking watch it.
Isn't it like
it's
culty?
Basic? No. It's basically fucking almost shot for shot the same as the original one.
Really?
They switched it around a little bit. It fucking sucks.
Like shot for shot worse than like Cabin Fever remake, or
I don't know. I never saw that one.
Well, have you seen the OG?
Synced it.
You've seen the remake.
Same here. If you've seen the OG Pet Semetery, you've seen the new one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I remember different actors, and there's a little bit more that goes on. Like,
do they touch on anything different from this movie?
Kinda. There's a little bit more of like what the fuck are the Micmac Indian lore.
Yeah, like the backstory of the burial ground.
There might be like a fucking Wendigo scream in the background or some shit like that, but like, it's barely different.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember I bought it for like, I think it was like $5 in Best Buy was moving out.
John Lithgow is, what's his name there? Herman Munster, Fred Gwynn's character.
Oh, really?
Which is cool.
That's cool.
But, yeah. Just, you want to watch Pet Semetery, watch the original one. Or watch Pet Semetery 2 with Clancy Brown and that piece of shit Edward Furlong. All right. So I actually used to really like Pet Semetery 2, and I know we only have a small amount of time here. We can't really
I think I've only seen it once.
Yeah, I used to watch it a lot when I was younger. It was one of those like USA midnight fucking movie or whatever thingies, and I remember really enjoying it. But I watched it again recently. Big old piece of shit. Not good.
Isn't that weird when like we do it quite often. We're like, oh, dude, remember that movie? The movie was good. Like Mirrors. And we go watch it, and we're like, oh, this movie kind of sucks ass.
This movie sucks balls.
But like I haven't probably watched Pet Semetery, like this one, probably in like, I don't know, 8 to 10 years, in all honesty. And like, I would watch it, and we probably would still kick so much ass.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, this movie is like a classic to me.
Yeah, and it's such a good movie that like it's not like some movies that we've talked about recently where I watch it and then 10 minutes later I don't remember anything about it. Like I remember most of this movie.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of scenes in this movie that are very iconic.
Yeah, like to me, like anytime I think of it, I think of like the cat and Achilles tendon. Those are like the
Achilles
two.
tendon, but Gage when he gets fucking murked by that truck,
Dude. Kid death, dude. He gets murked hard. You don't see kids get hit by cars in many movies, but this
No,
one,
you
he
don't.
gets semi-truck.
He sure does. There's that. There's the whole Zelda through line
Yeah,
is fucking
gross.
terrifying. Again, you know, just like Pascal, his face, like that's another thing. Like a memorable scene, like when he's coming into the. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, he's fucking out there. My dog fucking sees Pascal. So like warning me. He's like, don't fucking go do it.
On that road.
Yeah. He's got 2 motherfuckers in this movie telling him not to do some shit.
And
he's got Judd being like, don't go down that road. And he's got Pascal being like, hey, no. And he's
Bad.
Like, he's like, all
Bad.
right, I'm going. I'm going to do it.
You guys told me enough. I'll go do it.
Right. Like the only thing that had to have happened in this movie for nothing to happen in this movie would be like Pascal
Judd shutting the fuck up.
Yeah, Pascal needed to fuck off and die and just be dead. And then Judd needed to be like, hey, sorry about your kid. And that's it.
Yeah, not being like, all right, I'm going to bring you to the exact location. Do not bury him right here. Don't do that.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to do it.
Another really like thing that stands out to me is just like when they go past the cemetery and it's just like that wall of brush and trees.
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's like very like
ominous.
Very ominous was the word
Yeah.
that I was thinking, and just like a lot of really cool cinematography in this movie.
Oh yeah, no, the movie like
very dreadful.
Yeah, it's another one of those like there's no humor in this movie.
The music is amazing in this movie. It's like it's a fucking creep fest, and there's no levity. No happy ending. Spoiler alert.
Definitely no happy ending.
You're looking for a fucking happy ending. You ain't gonna find one here, folks.
No, like it's just I don't know, but this is like this is like Stephen King pinnacle. Like this is like top tier Stephen King shit right here.
Yeah.
And it's a perfect. Like, I don't really remember the book too well, but, like, the movie is shot like how you would think a Stephen King book would be shot. It's super creepy.
Yeah.
The music in it's great. It's all dark and dreary. There's not really, like, a lot of light besides, like, daytime shots, obviously, but the movie for itself is very dark.
Yeah, even shit in the daytime, though, is very, like, foggy.
True.
There's, like, a foggy aspect of it, and it's not just, like, that fog. Like, oh, yeah, when he first is like sleepwalking and I might be an idiot. And by might be definitely an idiot. I think that there is some weird like force or something that's like drawing him to go there or like bring his fucking dead kid there. So,
there's like underlying thing, but like
so that there is an entity or something that's like kind of facilitating that whole thing, and that's why Pascal shows up and is like, hey, the ground is sour, don't go there, don't
But
do
Judd
it.
is the
And
one
Judd's
that kind of starts it, though.
Kind of, yeah.
But yeah, also, you know, typical you and I, like, you know, it's not like we're like, oh, let's like touch up on this. We're just going off memory, baby.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
But that goes to show you, like, if what's up, Nate and Charlie and Pete and other people listening to this? How you guys doing, boys?
Oh, hey.
Yeah. So when they asked us to do this, you know, it was like, oh, dude, like we don't even need to watch the movie. If they had picked, you know, something else a little bit more obscure,
yeah.
Well,
it's Pet Semetery. It's like, yeah, I've been watching
Pet Semetery.
I've been watching since I was like 10.
Classic. It's a good fucking time. Can't say enough good things about it.
Oh,
Can't really say anything bad about it. I mean,
no, it's a super solid, like, and like you said, like, it's a horror movie that's actually creepy. Like it's a well shot and it's scary.
Yeah, and I think this one for a lot of people is one that
you remember.
And you look back on and you're like, that movie scared the fuck out of me. Like another one of those ones. You watch it now, pretty fucking goofy, not very scary. But when you were younger,
that cover.
Yeah.
The cover I remember of Pet Semetery. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's fucking half of Pascal's face.
Yeah, I did not like that.
Terrifying.
I was like, I don't know what. I remember I saw it at a video store and I was like, I don't know what this is. I don't like the way it's spelled, but I don't like the way that guy looks.
Yeah.
And it was fucking spooky. But yeah, I don't know, that Achilles tendon scene, like I feel like this movie might have started that fear for me, like that shit where like it bothers me more than anything else. That and fingernails bother me the most.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So like you go back and watch that, it's goofy as fuck.
Oh, of course.
But back then it was terrifying. Pet Semetery back then terrifying. Today, still pretty fucking terrifying. I know I've watched it like kind of recently.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
last couple years.
Yeah, within the last few years, and being like, yeah, this movie fucks, dude.
Oh yeah, I would, like I said, I kind of want to rewatch it now that we're talking about it.
I know, right?
Because like I do have very fond memories of this movie and really enjoying it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like this to me is like a cult classic, and it deserves to be one because it's pretty much almost
call it a cult classic.
So?
I would just say it's a classic.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, if you like horror, I don't think there's anybody out there who's never heard of Pet Semetery. I think. You think so?
I mean, maybe. There might be like one idiot out there who's never fucking...
I don't know. It's just like, it's like a pinnacle for me. Like,
yeah.
Pet Semetery is like, it's got everything that's scary. It's got dead kids. It's got creepy zombie ass shit. It's got creepy animals, a fucking cat in this movie. Like, it's got a lot of shit that will like, not good.
Yep.
Not good.
Yeah.
It's got fucking Judd.
Fred Gwynn. Herman Munster himself.
Yep. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. This movie's fucking great. And I love this movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you see Bloodlines?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Not bad.
Not bad?
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed
Aren't they making
it.
a second one of those?
I don't know.
Oh. But no, I did see something about Bloodlines. I was kind of intrigued by it. I was like,
it was enjoyable.
The cover was pretty cool.
It was certainly worth a watch. Better than fucking Pet Semetery 2 for sure. And then I feel like 100 times, million, billion times better than the remake. That remake did not need to exist. This movie's fucking great. Didn't need a remake.
No. This is another one that, shouldn't be touched. Just let it live. Let it do its thing.
Yeah.
Want to go watch Pet Semetery? All right, go watch this one.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of which, let's go watch Pet Semetery.
All right.
Yeah, let's fucking get out of here. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Get out of here. We're going to watch Pet Semetery.
Don't go down that road.
Don't go down that stotch.
That was our TED Talk for the evening.
That was your
On
TED Talk
brand.
for the evening.
I'm gonna let you guys know right now that
they talk about Puppet Master for like 13 minutes and how we haven't watched it yet.
Believe it or not, they totally forgot about that part, but they do back me up on Pet Semetery too.
Are they feeling all right? I mean, that's their thing. Is
they've forgotten it in some episodes lately, and I'm getting a little worried about it.
I am too.
I think we need to.
Is everything okay, Joshy and Bert?
Yeah.
You guys all right?
I mean, I thought it was sitting there all the time. Like, drop of a hat, we'll talk about the little strike. Boom, done.
He's got to post it on his monitor saying.
We still haven't
Don't
watched
forget.
it.
No, not yet. We will.
We're supposed to get together for that.
We have.
Well, now we all have a
We all
copy of
have
it. We just hit play at the same time.
We could do that, but we won't.
Yeah.
Yet.
Not yet.
Just to drag this out.
Yeah,
How long
I know,
do you
exactly.
think we can drag this
It'll be
out?
great just to see how long until we finally do watch it. And it'll
We'll
be
see
even
if his
funnier
head
if we like
explodes.
text them and go, that movie kind of sucked.
This is the worst piece of shit I've ever watched.
Oh, why
I
were you
wanna
so
watch a
excited
feet
for
pic
this?
now.
You really like this?
I felt bad because they both really liked the movie The Editor, so I bought it on a whim. I was like, screw it. I found it at Horror Hound. I was like, I'll buy this.
Yeah.
There was like maybe 40 minutes left and we turned it off. It was not.
I'm going
I eventually went back and finished it, but I still was like, I fucking hate this.
I was gonna say if you hadn't finished it, I was gonna give them the benefit of the doubt that the last 40 was where it really was at.
No. Eventually, I was like, I got nothing else to do. I still got to finish that. I spent $20 on this. I might as well.
Oh, ouch!
Yeah.
You don't buy a unknown movie on a whim for $20.
When
Oh,
Joshy
I've
and
done that
Bert
before.
speak so highly of it, and you're like, I love these gentlemen. Of course, I'm going to.
Now you know,
know?
just wait till they mail you a copy because that's
Yeah.
the best way to
That's a
go.
really
I
good
know.
Come on, man, we got this figured out.
No, I'll
So-
probably just mail them my copy there. Either one of you guys need it. Just come on,
I don't.
Joshy or Bert. Let me know. No, not you two numbskulls. One of those two numbskulls.
We don't get it, do we, Pete?
No.
We get nothing.
If one of them needs it, I will mail it to them. As I look at
Oh.
my copy of Monster Squad on VHS that I still have yet to send to Dustin.
Still
from
haven't
Flickr.
mailed it back to Dustin.
Dude, every time I get off, that's like I forget to go to the post office because I get off late. I'm tired. Like,
Go Saturday morning, you ding dong.
is the post office even open on Saturday? I thought the government cut all the budget.
Nah, it's open till like noon or something.
Don't they run mail on Sunday in Ohio?
No.
We
They
stopped
did
that.
for a little while. Okay,
They
I was gonna
did.
say they did for a little bit.
But a bunch of budget cuts, something about the war. I don't know. The post
back in the wall, back
Wall
when little
Wall too.
Timmy
When little
came
Timmy.
back from the wall,
He
and
was
his
a pastor's
father
son.
he buried him up there at that cemetery. That ground is soiled, you know. That you don't. Even the Indians knew not to bury the dead there. You
I
know
what
why?
you're thinking now, Josh.
It's that goddamn Wendigo. That's what did it.
Whoa, no. We don't say the W word around these hills, just in case
Wendigo.
you know. Hey,
Wendigo.
stop it. I don't
Wendigo.
like when you do that.
Wendigo.
I really, you don't. Oh my
Wendigo.
God. Oh my God. I do not know.
I'm hoping this is like a Steven Seagal situation. Wendigo. Wendigo.
I adore folk horror. That's what I like about this movie. Is the fact that you are going off an urban legend. But I tell you right fucking now, I take that one very seriously. All right. I don't know why, but the Wendigo scares. See you, son of a
You
bitch.
said it. I don't remember the episode I made him freak out about this either, because I was like,
I don't either, but it's
for
like
a
This is news to
moment,
me.
I
I've
was
never
like,
seen this side of Nate.
I thought maybe we had covered Pet Semetery once, because I was like, didn't I make him freak out by saying Wendigo? And I was like, now I don't know what episode we were talking. And Nate lost his shit because I kept saying the
when the antler beast takes off your face, and I'm like, I told him.
Well,
I told him that word's cost to say.
Thankfully, he only makes a cameo in this movie because ultimately they cut that entire storyline from the
Sadly,
book.
yeah.
Well, I feel like that is something that's very prominent because there's a lot of this movie that feels like was chipped apart, like like a
it's
big
choppy as
juicy
hell.
steak, but then you
1,500
just
page
cut it off.
book. You can't stick it all in there.
That's just
Not in a 90.
That's what she's. I'm
plus-
sorry.
make Stephen King just have like mini series.
Well done.
Like if you just did 6 hour long episodes, I feel like you could cover his books way better.
For those of you that just listened to the Cinema Slab, Nate had no idea that that's what they end on, saying they want a mini series of Pet Semetery.
Yeah, no clue on that they said that because like you think about the late 80s, this is where you get a lot of those rush Stephen King projects. I keep wanting to call him Steven Seagal.
Twice.
Stop it. That's two.
It's 2
I
times
know.
already.
No more at this.
Wendigo.
No! Son of a bitch. Oh, I hate you. But
Maybe like the Night Flyer, and
Sleepwalkers, the Tommy Knockers, which that was a mini series.
That
was
was
a
a
2-part.
Yeah.
that and Langoliers, I think, were both.
Salem's
Cujo.
Lot was bitchin'.
Salem's
That was
also
a-
bitching.
That was
Cujo's,
yeah.
Cujo's really good.
yeah,
I like
that was a
Cujo. I
movie.
do.
And honestly, like Sleepwalkers is silly, but there's still some really cool shit in
No,
that.
I
I've
love
seen that
Sleepwalkers as a kid.
Yeah, but and I think Night Flyer is technically 90s, but and that's with our dude from RoboCop, and was in Deep Star 6. Can't think of his name right now.
I can't remember.
Peter Weller.
No, that is RoboCop, not
Yeah,
was
yeah.
in
Just said Peter-
RoboCop.
oh, okay. He was in Deep. No, he wasn't in Deep Star 6. He was in Leviathan.
He was in
I'm
Leviathan.
getting
I
them
got
all mixed up.
I got Pete all messed up. But anyway, yeah, that movie, God, it was so bad. Even Thinner wasn't that good.
I was gonna say Thinner is garbage.
And it should be awesome. Like the concept of it
Yeah.
should have
A
been
really
really
great
cool
idea.
on a movie.
Firestarter, boring. There, I said it.
Oh,
I
don't
will
like
agree.
Firestarter. I like that one.
I like the idea, but the
idea's
movie
great.
was
The
boring as
execution was a bit
shit.
weird.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's the X-Men, dude.
It is. Yep.
And I'm sorry, the movie he hates the most that he's ever done is one of my favorites, and it's Maximum Overdrive.
I
And
know.
I love that.
That's one of my
fucking movie.
favorite ones. Like, if I were to be like top 5, it's there.
Oh, it's way up there. It's above Pet Semetery. I'm going to break some
Oh,
hearts. but-
definitely. Running Man's in that top 5 easily.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
this is me not including
Lawnmower
Shawshank and Green Mile because that's not fair. Those shouldn't count.
No, because Spielberg was involved. You shouldn't be allowed to stack the deck that high.
It Chapter 2 was terrible.
Horrible.
I don't know if you guys watched part 2,
Yeah,
but
I
it was fucking
Yeah.
bad.
Both the
I mean, both.
television and the movie.
But like the
Yeah,
movie
one
one's
was great.
really bad.
I'm an alien. This is stupid.
It's just rinse, wash, and repeat. You know who also does, a really better job at all this? Our friends at Dissect That Film.
Oh yeah.
Nice
Who
segue.
we should,
Good
probably
segue.
have over here. So Dissect That Film. We have been on there. We showed up on their Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. And I think Pete and I made enemies with everyone on accident. And that was sorry about that.
Even
Parker,
me.
Dan, and Angela.
Right.
That was uncalled for on our part.
It was.
We're sorry.
I was Team Dissect.
You were.
Yep.
Pete and I
We
just don't like that remake. I'm sorry.
We don't forget.
Not a bit.
We don't
Like how
forget.
people try to defend it, just like how now they're like, we gave Paris Hilton a bad rap in the early 2000s. I'm like, nope,
No,
she's
we
a
didn't.
fucking cunt. She sucks.
Her and what's her nut? Her Lionel Richie's daughter. No,
Yeah,
they're
no.
terrible people.
I do not care one bit what anyone
Entitled
says.
Rich bitches. No thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No
It's
thanks.
like, oh, nepotism on full effect. I'm
Stop
supposed to like
putting-
care.
Stop putting these people on pedestals. We're done.
No. But
Let's
anyway.
get rid of the E channel. But
Yeah.
when we had Parker on, Parker
Came on
for
Three
our
Musketeers.
Three
during
Musketeers.
Kid Month.
Pete and I eventually will have been on Teenage Mutant Ninja
Oh,
Turtles
yeah,
Part
it's-
3.
One of these
That
days.
I think comes out the week we're recording this.
Maybe.
I have promoted that episode.
Keep
The
promoting
last
it.
7
If anything, I would love to have that be the episode that gets promoted all year round.
We had a ball. That was a,
Oh, it
that
was
a-
we had an absolute blast.
genuinely a good time. Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part 3
Jealous.
was a lot
I'm
of fun.
so fucking jealous.
Whose
You
fault
had
is that?
the opportunity.
Yep.
That's my
Yep.
fault. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Dissect That Film. Take it away.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Dissect That Film podcast, a podcast that dissects the good, the bad, and the ugly of cinema. I am your host, Brett Parker. Joining me, as always, my wonderful co-hosts, Dan and Angela of DNA Gaming. Today, we are doing something a little bit different, something special for our friends over at the Gimme Back My Action / horror movies. They asked us to review a movie in 20 minutes. That seems like an impossible task, but we're up to it, so let's get into it. Today, we are covering 1989's Pet Semetery, directed by Mary Lambert, who also directed the sequel, Pet Semetery 2. TWO, though. I love when they do that. They're like, no, not 2. We're going to spell it out for you, guys.
As well.
Yeah, the OO.
It was written by Stephen King, which was... I don't think he wrote a lot of the movies that were based on his books, but this was one of them. And yeah, it stars Dale Midkiff, who is possibly a cardboard cutout. I don't think he was an actual actor. I think he was just somebody they were just moving around. It was like a
He's
dummy.
part of the background occasionally.
Yeah. I was like, I think he knows how to act, but I wasn't sure. We have Herman Munster himself, Fred Gwynn,
Yes.
as Judd Crandall. We have Denise Crosby as Rachel Goldman.
Question mark?
Crean. Question mark?
I did not know where she was this movie. She was just like all over. She's like
Well,
a
she was
weepy
definitely a
chin
better actor
outfit.
than the guy who played Lewis.
That's true.
We have a little tiny Miko Hughes as Gage Creed. We have Blaze Burdall as Ellen or Ellie Creed. We have Brad Greenquist as Victor Pascal, and Susan Blomart as Missy Dandridge. I think those were kind of the big names here. We also had Andrew Hubatsik as Zelda Goldman. So yes, Zelda in this movie is played by a man. That was some
Zelda. It's the guy with the sword, right?
Right. Yeah. You're gonna go save the guy named Link, right? Or I don't know.
Maybe.
Zelda.
I don't know.
So insert Zelda joke here.
Ba-boom. We got
All
it,
right.
guys. We made it.
We only got so much time, so we're gonna hop right into the plot. So, Dan, what do? Let's
Dissect.
Dissect. That. Boom. Yeah.
Let's
All right.
go.
So,
Semi-truck drives by.
So
It hits
the movie,
me because I'm out of it.
So here we go. So the movie starts with a family moving into a new home on the busiest road, but it's not really that busy. It's just one truck that drives back and forth 1,000 times a day because there are no other cars on this road. And their 3-year-old or 2-year-old or however old this child is almost gets hit by a truck because both parents decide to go see their daughter who got hurt. No, one goes to see if they're okay. The other one stays with the young kid so that they don't get hit by a car.
Exactly.
Foreshadowing
you
for
know
later.
It's a busy road. It doesn't matter. It's a fucking road.
Yes.
You don't let her walk out into a road.
Well, Gage is rescued by Judd, the neighbor from across the street, played by the legendary Fred Gwynn, and his wonderful accent. And by I say wonderful, I mean most of the time you don't know what the hell he's saying because I'm pretty sure. My wife was in the other room going, "What is he saying? What is that accent?" And he also makes mention that
you'd never know if he'd forget his lines. He just says whatever.
What do you say? It's good. It doesn't matter.
It's fine. It's fine. Move on, guys.
Let's keep going.
We got to go to the next scene here. So there's a lot of trucks that travel on this road because there's a company that's at the end of this road. It literally does not play into anything other than the fact that the trucks drive on it a lot and a lot of people or a lot of animals die because we are about to see the Pet Semetery. And
it is actually interspliced a lot in the movie. Like there's just scenes of them. The trucks aren't relevant. They're just at their house, and you'll hear them go by, and it's like a lot. Even after like the in pivotal moment, it still happens.
Oh yeah, but it's one truck. I swear, it's just one guy. It's just one truck that just drives back and forth. So we go to the Pet Semetery. We see, that's when Judd kind of tells a story about it. Ellie, I love Ellie. She's my favorite character of this whole movie. She asks, "Is Church gonna die?" And if you don't know who Church is the cat, possibly one of the coolest cats. I love this whatever type of cat this is. I love it. Church is great.
Been better if it was a chicken.
What? Church is chicken.
Gotcha.
And then you can make all the "Why did the chicken cross the road?"
Yeah.
So
need to fix that chicken. Fixed animals don't wander, yeah.
So Church needs to go get fixed. So we also get a great line from Rachel. She says, "Philly Fally," and I went, "What the hell does that mean?"
I'm surprised she had a line in between, just crying. Like, don't mention death to our children.
Philly Fally. We then go to a college that Lewis is working at on his very first day. This is the first day of his brand new job as a doctor at this college, and a kid gets hit by a truck and is brought in and dies on his table. And then weird events happen that to me don't make a lot of sense because at first the spirit of this person is like blaming him for him dying. And then later he's helping him. So this character of Pascal is very confusing. My brother was like telling me like he is better explained in the book. And I'm like, oh, then why put him in the movie if you're not going to explain kind of why he is doing these things? But also this man also is not a college student. This dude looks like he was 45.
Probably was.
Yeah. So
I do like the suddenness of it because it's just like,
it's day one.
Lewis, and then like cuts to guy being pushed. This fucker got smoked by a truck. Brain hanging out.
Yeah. And then he's literally like, "You killed me, Lewis. You killed me." He's like, "How do you know my name? I'd never even met you before." So ghosts visit him. When I say ghosts, I mean Pascal visits him when he sleeps. And he pretty much is kind of showing him where the dead walk. He kind of shows him to the Pet Semetery, and then he's like, "Don't go past where all these tree branches and trees have fallen. Don't go beyond that." And he's like, I don't see why I have to.
You look like you just break your shit. By the way, I love the way the cemetery is shot.
Yes.
Like, and that literal it's literally just a stack of branches and dead trees. It looks fucking cool.
It is.
Like, it looks sweet how it's shot with the rest of Cemetery.
Yeah, very cool. I do like the lighting too, especially in the darkness, especially when they like shine the light on that area. It's like, don't go here. What?
Okay. Thumbs up.
He wakes up with dirty feet because he thought the whole thing was a dream, but it actually wasn't. He actually did travel there.
I just thought he didn't know how to bathe properly.
He also does malpractice by throwing away the file to this kid. He just literally is like, he opens up the file for Pascal. He's like, sorry, kid. And just throws the file away. You're like, I don't think you're supposed to do that.
No.
That's illegal. All right.
You're supposed to retain those files for a long time.
We then find out that Rachel's parents don't like Lewis because he just stays home when she goes to her parents for Thanksgiving. I went, aren't you married? Don't you have 2 children? Isn't your daughter like 8? Like, what? Like, okay. I feel like we needed something more to kind of like understand why they hate him so much, but we don't. So we move on.
I kind of wish that wasn't an element in the movie. Like, her side of the family is
it doesn't make any
irrelevant.
sense. It makes no sense. And I bet it was better explained in the book, but unfortunately it's another part where they had to kind of like put it in there, and it's like, you don't have to put every aspect of the book, especially if you're not going to explain it to us of why. Like, did he cheat on Rachel? Did something happen? Did they have another kid who died? And like, this family is just very unlucky. Like, what happened for these parents to hate him? But we find out Church died. We don't see it happen. You just kind of get a call. He gets a call from Judd that he needs to go over there, and Church is dead. And Church has been dead a while because he is frozen to the ground, and he don't even look remotely like Church. He just peels him off the.
It's like Velcro, like
just throws him in the bag.
Oh, fuck this dude! I'll take care of him later.
So this is when, oh god. So I know people love this movie, but I am going to just, I have a lot of complaints. So Judd, this is the start of it. Judd goes, hey, I know a place where you can bring your daughter's cat back to life. So he takes him on the journey beyond the pines, beyond the trees, to go up
beyond
to
the Shire.
Yeah. To this Native American burial ground that's on the top of it. It's really cool. I love the way that this whole thing looks. He goes up there. He tells him he's got to bury it himself. And they
buries
go on.
their own kind.
So Judd and Judd also loves just being cryptic. He does not like explaining things very well. He just says things, and I swear Lewis just has glossy eyes because he's like, huh?
Okay, Lewis.
Come
on, Lewis.
Sure.
He holds his hand everywhere. Let me guide you through the story.
Oh man! And then we get a scene that pissed me off because Lewis this guy sucks. Like, he just sucks, and he kind of deserves. I mean, listen, it's Pet Semetery. A cat dies and a child dies, and it's very horrific. But this dude sucks. He is to me, he's not a very good parent. He's just not a very good person. He's talking to his daughter. He's talking to his daughter on the phone, and then Gage wants to talk to him, and he goes, "I love you, Daddy," and he doesn't fucking say it back. You piece of shit.
So much.
He said it like 4 times to him, and I'm just like, I wanted to grab the phone and be like, I love you too. You're not even my kid, but you're so cute. Little Miko Hughes, adorable.
Angela hates him.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
I hated him in Full House.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he sucked at Full House. He was he was the bully. He was a bully. I pointed that out to my wife. I was like, you know who that is? That's Michelle's bully in Full House.
Yeah. I know you're not supposed to hate kids, but
no, he's really good in this. He's really good in this.
Yeah.
Some kids are pieces of shit. All right.
Oh Lord. So Church is back. Oh, also the fact that we get the conversation where she's like, "Can you kiss Church for me?" And he's like, "Kiss your own cat."
Who the fuck said that to their kids?
Such an asshole.
He sucks. So Church comes back, and clearly he's not okay. I love the fact that they bury Church up in this burial ground. Then they come back and they're sharing a beer together. And Judd goes, "Let me tell you a story about when I buried my dog up there." and it didn't come back normal. And as Lewis, I would have looked at him and been like, the fuck you just say to me?
Now you're telling me?
What? Why did you have me do this?
Well, you should really have, the story should have preceded the events of us burying the cat.
This is my biggest complaint about this movie. Things just don't make sense because they're just out of order, or they didn't know what continuity was with characters. It is just things are just a mess. So, oh, Jesus Christ, where am I? So yeah, Judd tells a story about his dog and how it comes back all evil, and then we find out that the daughter is like she can see premonitions because she has a dream
of sorts.
Yeah, so she has a dream about church dying, and I love when she comes home and she's like, church smells bad. He's like, yeah, I don't like that smell either. I'm like, bro, can you put some emotion behind your line reading? Because this is just bad. This is just bad.
Lewis, wake up. Lewis. Come on, stick with me, bro. We got to get through these lines.
So we also meet a character earlier. Her name was Missy. She was like I'm guessing like a housekeeper. She was helping with like groceries earlier in the movie. And she complains to Lewis about stomach pains, and he kind of just brushes it off kind of thing. Or like, oh yeah, I'll check you out or whatever. And he
offers it to her and she's like,
yeah, she's like, yeah, it's fine. And then you find out later that she's just in so much pain that she ends up unaliving herself. So this is when you also get, I just love the conversations that Ellie has with her parents about like, is Missy in heaven? And then this is when Rachel breaks out the story about her sister Zelda and how her sister blames her for the things that she did. And I was like, what? This girl was 8 years old, responsible for watching her very, very ill sister. Where the fuck were the parents? 8 years old.
Blame. It's the parents.
Why are the parents mad at Lewis? What is the problem with Lewis? No, I have a problem with the parents for being shitty. Let's just say that most of the parents in this movie are just shitty. They're just bad. Yep. So this is when we get probably the most infamous scene of the movie where they're kind of hanging out in the yard. Again, they show a kind of a sky view of the area that they're sitting in and like the picnic table. It looks like a massive area. Yeah. And then when they're there, like when they're actually showing him like flying the kite and everything, it looks like they're about 5 feet from the road. And again, why would you let your 2.5, 3-year-old son just run off a pretty good distance? Like, listen, I have a 2.5-year-old and he's faster than you think. Okay. You look away for a second, that kid's bolting for a road. Like, what are we doing here? Why are we allowing this? And then the fact is, I love Judge is like, oh no, he's heading for the road. You're like, yeah. And he's like, Gage!
He fucking teleported to that road, dude. He was just like here and then boop, he's by the road. Like, damn, man.
Oh man. And yeah, he gets hit by a truck. And I'm sorry, but if this kid got hit by a if this kid got hit by a semi, he's exploding into pieces. Okay, he is not a perfectly formed corpse. When you see him later, this kid exploded into mush. So we then get the funeral. The dad punches Lewis in the face at the funeral. I'm like, again, why? What is going on here? I need to know, but they'll never tell me. Also, everyone in this movie likes to sleep on their back, and that's just psychotic. I'm sorry. Who sleeps like this? If you sleep like this, what's wrong with you? Is there something wrong? Please explain to me, because I need to know, because it's crazy.
You guys, everybody knows people sleep like they're doing tiger knee, and that's just how it works.
You sleep on your back sometimes.
So then, Judd tells the story about the one time that a dead body was buried up at the burial ground. His name was Timmy, and he came back pretty much a zombie. And this is when we get the infamous line: "Sometimes dead is better." Yep. He says it twice too, which I never knew that he does. But yeah, he tells the story about Timmy and how he comes back as a zombie, and they end up burning his house down to kill him again.
Because dad wants like his dad was in there. He didn't want the kid to die, but like the kid kind of wanted to die again.
Mm-hmm. So Lewis is just the worst. He just is so dull
is.
and boring.
He's like, listen, they couldn't do it in the 40s. I can do it better.
Ellie's my favorite character. I already mentioned this. She's great. She has more premonitions. She has premonitions about. She had a premonition about Gage dying. And then she's kind of just having a premonition about like everybody in her family dying. And this is when they're like, when Judd's like, don't dig up your son. Just leave him there. Just yes, it sucks, but like. But the thing is like he remembers hearing the story from Judd. He remembers how Church came back. So how do you think this is going to be better? Like, how do you think this is going to work this time?
There's literally a section of this movie we skipped over, which is not relevant to the plot. It's literally like Lewis living with his asshole cat for like 5 minutes. Like, that's just how it's like. I have an piece of shit cat. 5 minutes time. Like, it's not really scary. It's just how having an asshole cat would be.
Oh, when he's like laying in the tub. Yeah.
Yeah. He drops like a mouse or a rat on him or something.
Presents.
So Rachel's coming home because she went. Did she go away? She went away again. I think her and Ellie went away with the parents, but she's coming home because she's afraid something's happening.
Well, because that's when what's his name?
Pascal comes back.
Pascal starts like influencing because Pascal was talking to Ellie, and then it kind of was Rachel. Was that her name? I can't remember.
Yeah,
started like kind of like manipulating her like through suggestive
Whatever
thought.
Her name is.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you should go back home because your dead kid's probably not going to be dead anymore.
And so he takes Gage up to the burial ground, and then Gage comes back. He fucks up Judd. He freaking cuts his freaking Achilles down to the bone, man. He's just sawing that thing. There's also the hide and seek, which is so creepy. It's like, come find me. Come find me.
No.
Find yourself, I'm going to leave now, and I'm going to burn this house down.
Yep.
Bye.
So Judd also gets it across the mouth, too.
There's so many movie references that I guess took from this, because you see the Achilles heel cutting in Hostel and the Black Dahlia with the mouth cut. Like, some of these are really cool.
So Rachel comes home. She doesn't really come home. She goes to Judd's house and finds Gage there, and something bad happens to her, but it's off screen. You just hear her screaming. The next morning,
the kid approaches her while holding a fucking scalpel. Mom, I've got a present for you. Like,
I love you, Gage.
This is further proving how fucking useless Rachel is in this movie.
I mean, to be honest, most of the adult characters in this movie are fucking useless.
Yes.
Like as much as everybody loves Judd also, I'm not gonna say he sucks, but he just like maybe like tell people the right stories before you just lead them into. Because to be honest, it's kind of his fault.
Yeah, don't cherry pick the story, bro. Tell them everybody what they need to know.
But when he wakes up in the morning, he does a kickflip out of his bed and takes the fucking corner of that table to his temple, bro. It's just
my god, dude!
I'm like, god damn,
that hurt me.
I was like, I felt like that was not planned. That wasn't in the script. It just happened, and they're just like, keep it. We gotta.
This is the best bit of acting he has in the movie. Is when he
really
fucking plants the table.
It really is. So Gage calls Lewis, and then he ends up killing Church again.
Oh yeah, with that
he gives him the
whatever
syringe with
injection.
the shit. Yeah.
He then sleep shoot.
Yeah. He then goes to the house. This is my favorite scene. He goes to the house. He finds Rachel falls through. She's just hanging there, and Gage is up there in the attic, and he fucking dives at Lewis like. Just straight for his face. I love this fight where it's like half a dummy just like shaking.
Yeah.
And then he throws him. I love when he throws him against the wall, and Gage just walks away going, not fair. Not fair.
That's after he injects him. He says,
yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. He injects him and then he does that. I love it. It's so
well, then the kid, like after he injects him and does the not fair thing, the kid like eats shit into the wall.
He does.
And I'm like, that poor guy.
Into the wall. I was like, again, that definitely was not planned.
No.
I feel bad for this little kid. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh god. So they burn the house down.
Fuck
and
that kid.
Rachel gets taken up to the pet cemetery because we didn't learn the first two times. And
She just
then,
thought I can fix it.
yeah. And then
It's
she
quicker.
comes back like immediately, and they have a gooey kiss, and then he dies. You hear him screaming, and that's it. That's the movie. Yep. Just
Cool infection.
Just
Gotta
oozing.
get that looked at,
It's gross.
sweetie.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
that's
like
it.
And that's not. Mm-mm.
Well, that's it. That is Pet Semetery from 1989. Did we do a good job? Did we hit 20 minutes? Probably not, but I think that's the best we could do. What's our final thoughts, real quick? Did we like it?
You first. You're the Stephen King person.
I love it every time.
All right.
I enjoyed it. I like the atmosphere. I thought it was like it could have been a little bit shorter, like we talked about some of the stuff, but it felt like a King movie with all its regular bullshit, and I liked it. I enjoyed it. It's my first time watching it. Actually, I've never seen it before.
And Stephen King's cameo.
We owned it. We bought this Blu-ray like at Walmart forever ago and never watched it.
Ooh, very cool. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. There was a lot of issues, I think, for me going into it. I remember watching this a lot. It used to be on AMC all the time, and so I used to watch it all the time with the sequel. And just watching it now, though, it's like pointing out all this just stupid decisions in this movie. Like, people are just so dumb.
Yep.
I mean, to be honest, though, I love Fred Gwynn. He's great. I love his crazy accent. And to be honest, I like Denise Crosby, who plays Rachel. I thought she was pretty good. She was great compared to Dale Midkiff, who just didn't exist. He is worse than Aaron Taylor Johnson and Godzilla 2014.
He is the wettest of blankets.
Boy. But
he's a pixelated cardboard cutout.
Yeah, pretty much. All right.
Rachel
Well,
hanging from a rope was more emotive. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I think that's a good way to end this. Thank you to the fine gentleman over at Give Me Back My Action / Horror Movies for asking us to do this. This is fun. Hopefully it was good enough, and hopefully you guys will check out our show, Dissect That Film. And until next time, I am Brett Parker, and that is Dan and Angela of DNA Gaming, and we are Dissect That Film. We'll see y'all again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, they got the memo. And for a show that their name is Dissect That Film, I think they did pretty good in like 20-ish minutes.
And what's really cool with their show, you can watch it. Like they put every episode on YouTube, so you can get the audio format or you can get the video format. So
even though no one watched us, go watch.
Yeah,
them.
it's cool that no one watched us. And I remember that time we only had like 6 views, and my feelings weren't hurt.
Yeah,
I was one of those views.
Probably. You might have been on the show and you were one of the views.
Exactly.
You just had the window open on another screen.
Don't give away our secrets, Nate.
Hey, man, he was trying to pad the numbers.
Numbers is numbers, damn it. That YouTube channel's cursed. Don't go subscribing to that YouTube channel.
Don't go and subscribe to Give Me Back My Action Movies, the YouTube channel. It'll give your computer a virus. The virus is bad.
They did that cocaine bear. Terrible time.
Yes, Nate was over in Vegas when they did it. Couldn't even be a part of the show. Forgot he was on vacation.
No idea what they were doing.
Looking at each other going,
I don't know where to go or what to do with my hands. I know what not to do with my hands is go dig a fucking grave in the middle of the Pet Semetery. This is my thing, man. They make such a big deal of going to the cemetery when they have the cat. Because all he's carrying is a bag. It's just over that hill. You said that like 7 hills ago.
Well, we had to go past the cursed road, you see, to get to the hill. That's why that property's so cheap now.
Then climbing over perfectly cut granite stones and all this shit.
You mean Mark Dacascos' ass? That's what you're talking about.
That was exactly Mark Dacascos' ass.
There was just a bunch of Mark Dacascos buns.
Just right there in your face.
Right there.
But, and then, he carried Gage up there. I buy it. Little kid, you ain't carrying your dead wife through all that shit.
You drag her.
I mean,
and she's not getting back that quickly. Not to mention, how did Gage get back that quickly? That kid would still be lost in the woods, dead or not.
Help me out, Daddy. I don't know where I'm at. You want to play? Hey.
No fair.
No fair. The way that fucking kid falls and hits his head.
That is the only time I really think that poor kid fell down for real and they left it in.
It doesn't matter because he's 4 years old and they're indestructible.
I hate to tell you, that's not 4. That was like sub 3.
All
Like,
right, they're still indestructible at that age.
they're
You can
pretty
throw them
fancy
off
at
a
that age.
building and they're going to be all right.
not quite that much, but they do bounce.
Oh,
Okay,
no, I bet you could push them off a ladder and they're going
This
to be
is
all
why
right.
Nate doesn't or will never need to have kids.
Yeah,
okay?
you don't need me having it.
They're fine. They bounce. Boops. That's what his parents did, apparently. Don't
Said
worry.
he-
They bounce.
Joke from Saving Silverman of like, that's me and my dad, him dropping me on my head.
Nate's dad was just like that Michael Jackson photo where he's holding Nate over the balcony and just about
God.
drops his
Yeah,
dumbass.
I was blanket actually this whole time.
You were blanket.
My dad being Michael Jackson, he was cussed, you see. Had the king of pop,
It's just ignorant.
and he wasn't okay.
Was you okay, Annie? Annie,
No,
are you okay?
she was not because of the cuss. That damn road, it ran her over. I will say, that scene's still heartbreaking of watching the little one get, like, killed. Just
I do have a
crushed.
hard time watching
It's
that
hard. That one is rough, dude.
The shoe flying across the screen.
It's the best. It's also terrible.
I love that Pete laugh because I'm like, no, it's really rough.
Pete's like, I was hoping the foot was still in it. Damn it.
Pete's like, I watched it 3 times. It gets funnier every damn time.
Every time I watch it. This movie is impactful the first, maybe even third time you've seen it. But yeah, I've seen this movie so many times and it's kind of lost its edge on me. And now I pick it apart. Like I just,
it's easy. It's badly edited, poorly acted. Like,
yeah.
to me, it's the same thing with Children of the Corn 1. Like, it's like I don't like the first one. I just don't. And like this one, I'll still watch this though. Like, it's entertaining. Like, I love that the first hour of the movie is setting up the horror, and I think it does a pretty fun job of just being entertaining, at least despite all of its flaws. Even though most of that comes from Judd.
I wanted to know, because I've not read the book, but Cinema Slab had, and they mentioned that the one lady that's helping them, Mindy, whatever her name is, that complains about her stomach, she makes it through the book. She doesn't die. But Judd has a wife. She dies in the book. But they erase Judd's wife and they put this lady in there, and she hangs herself, which is kind of shocking and out of nowhere. But they make a point to show a note around her neck, and I was like, what's the note say? Like,
I couldn't read it.
Well, I don't think we're meant to, but it was like, if you've gone through all the trouble to set this up, like she complained about her stomach, and I guess it comes down to where basically she had stomach cancer and she's just been dealing with this pain forever and ever, and she just had enough. Okay, then you wouldn't have wrote a note. Like, everyone should have known that's what it was. I wanted to know because I'm supposed to believe that there's this evil entity persuading the people around. That's kind of like the explanation for why Judd does what Judd does. Is
I like that. I like the idea of maybe something persuading him to do it instead of just him being a fucking idiot.
Right. It's like this, a secret and you shouldn't tell it, but you have this urge to tell someone. And what really tells you that's what's going on is when the mom is trying to get back home and she's in the rental car and it runs off the road, and Pascal comes out and he's like, it's trying to stop you. So it's like there is an outer power at play here. And
I would love to see that be done better. And I imagine
yeah, they
that
didn't
the remake
do it well enough. Yes.
probably didn't even touch on that either. Because like
I don't remember. I watched it one time. I won't watch it again.
No. I have no desire.
Zombie. I'm sorry. I won't spoil it for anybody. Okay?
I do
If you
know
wanna watch it.
someone who will watch no matter any movie, no matter how terrible it looks or how stupid it looks. He's like, hey, I'll at least still watch it. And that's Dustin over at Flicks and Friends.
Because Nate's tested that theory. Ask us how we know.
Mm-hmm. And him and Paul will put themselves through some serious damage over at Flicks and Friends.
Yeah, but they refuse to watch Hentai Kamen. Even Dustin refused to watch
for good reason.
They had good reason. No one wants to ever talk about HK ever again. The only thing good that came out of that is learning that you can hit a kangaroo on accident just like you do a deer.
I don't understand the people that put underwear on their heads. They're a bit touched in the head.
Little perverted curses, you see.
Yeah. They must have been buried in the Pet Cemetery because a normal person, you don't know what comes back when you put that underwear on your head.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Flicks and Friends podcast. I'm Fred Gwynn's Achilles tendon.
I'm Winston Churchill.
We were asked by Nate from Gimme Back My Action and Horror Movies to do a quick synopsis on a movie that is near and dear to everyone's heart except ours.
Yeah.
And that is 1989's Pet Semetery.
A Pet Cemetery.
That's the best thing that came from this fucking movie is that song, dude, because that song,
the Ramones song.
That Ramones song is a bop, but we're just gonna here to talk a quick synopsis. And Paul, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. This movie's boring as shit, and it is. Yeah. It is because everything doesn't start happening until like the last 20-ish minutes. The whole movie's a build-up, and I remember watching this when I was younger. I remember Fred Gwynn, don't go out there on that road. That road over there. Just being fucking Fred Gwynn, being great.
The accent is so bad.
Oh,
it is so bad.
Dude, he goes, sometimes dead is butter.
Dead is better.
Dead is butter.
Dead is better.
Butter.
Dead is butter.
And have you seen the remake of the movie? Have you seen the recent Pet Semetery?
No, and now I don't know that I will.
It's in that pack you snagged me.
Oh yeah, on that 4-pack I got?
Yeah. It's
that disc will probably never get touched.
Dude. It plays more into the Indian burial ground.
And I know it's a reversal, right? So the little girl dies instead of the little boy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. And it becomes like a team-up movie. At the end of the final fight of the remake, the little girl kills the mom. She goes and she picks up her mom's dead body and goes and buries it in the Pet Cemetery. Picks her back, and then the mom and the daughter come back and kill the dad. So now there's 3 against Gage, and Gage is locked in his parents' car at the end of the movie. So it's pretty fucking dumb. But we're talking about 1989's Pet Semetery. The only thing I really did like out of it is the reoccurrence of the patient that was hit by a car, the older guy, the warning ghost. Like when.
Oh yeah. He was like the Jiminy Cricket of the movie.
He was like what's his face from fucking American Werewolf in Paris or American Werewolf in London. He would just come and visit the doctor every now and then and warn him, but
he was a conscience.
Yeah,
he was a conscience. He was Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, his prosthetic looked amazing. It always did. It didn't look like shit anytime you seen it, which was great. And I've texted Paul about this. Till this day, I'm still pretty fucking scared of Zelda. Zelda is pretty horrifying. And
shit made me laugh.
Oh, you shut your mouth, Paul.
It did, dude. It didn't do anything for me.
Dude, but I don't know, man. Like, this is one of those, and I know you're not a huge Stephen King fan, and this is one of those movies, dude, but Stephen King is he's the pastor at the funeral.
Oh my god. As soon as I saw it, I told Milo, I said, that's Stephen King. Milo watched this with me.
I looked at Holly, I was like, look at him. She goes, who is that? I'm like, that's Stephen King. And she goes, really? I'm like, unfortunately.
Yeah. So my favorite part of this movie was the credits. Okay. I did not enjoy this movie one iota. I was so fucking bored. This movie is not scary. I didn't have anything visually for me to watch. It dragged ass for like an hour in the middle of that fucking movie, dude. Like, and I haven't seen this movie since I was young, and so I have no memories of it other than I know the gist of the story. Mm-hmm. And rewatching it, went, oh, now I see why I never revisited this movie. This movie sucks. Like, and it should be stated, like we've talked about this before, is I do not like Stephen King, and the only Stephen King movies that I like are his non-horror films, like The Green Mile and Shawshank Redemption, and the movies that he had nothing to do with, and they changed the story completely to make the movie very good. Looking at you, The Shining.
The Shining.
The shitting. You trying to get a
trying to get a suit.
Those are the only ones that I like, and Snakes and Sparklers are the only ones I like.
God damn it.
this movie, look, man, I'm sure that this movie holds a lot of fondness in horror fans' hearts and Stephen King fans' hearts. But I'm here to shatter your love and hope. This movie fucking blew hot ass. Like, it is just. I will never, ever in a million years watch this fucking movie ever again. And I'm pissed that Nate made me watch this. And
what
this
was
sucks
worse,
because
this or Half Past Dead?
no, the Half Past Dead is worse.
Okay.
Like it's definitely worse. But Nate made me watch Half Past Dead. And Nate made me watch this shit. Nate didn't even watch Half Past Dead, you asshole. And
I feel like we owe him one now, like he owes us one.
Yeah, we definitely. Oh yeah, we definitely got to find one. I gotta get some inside scoop from Pete and Charlie and find out what he hates and make him watch it with us.
I know he doesn't like holiday horror. He doesn't like horror underwater. He doesn't like horror in space. He doesn't like. He has stipulations to his horror movies.
So Leprechaun in Space. That's it.
Perfect.
That's the one.
Lubden. Yeah, baby.
So I'm here to tell you, Nate, I love you, but fuck you.
Yeah, dude, this is rough. And you said it was like a lot of horror fans have this is a staple, and you're not wrong, but I do know a lot of people who don't like this movie, and that's including the two of us. So
yeah, I don't get it. I don't get this. I will say this. This is one in my circle of people that I know. I don't know anybody that really puts this movie on their list of like horror films they like. So I just don't exist in that circle, I guess, maybe. But
and like thinking about it now, there's nothing really horror about it until
Zelda.
and then
the end.
Zelda happens after Gage dies. So, and that's the end of the movie. Like, that's like the last, like, 30, 40-ish minutes. And, dude, when they're at the fucking... oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, since you talked about Gage, like, and this just must be me misremembering, but I remembered him dying at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, I thought it was earlier, like, to be honest.
And, yeah, obviously they tease it in the early part of the movie, and then it's not until there's, 20 or 30 minutes left of the movie when he dies, I felt like this happened way earlier.
Because everything happens after that so quickly. Like, the mom goes and stays with... Well, first...
That's when the movie starts.
Well, they're at
the movie starts right there.
Well, they're at the funeral, and the father-in-law fucking rocks the dad for, you let this semi-truck driver run over my grandson. And he's like, he was my son. Dude, and he's fist fighting this man, and then they go off to her house, off to the parent, the in-laws house, and then shit starts rolling. But that's like the last 30 minutes, up until, and it's not even like the first time you see the apparition, like the conscience, like shit starts to get scary because it's not scary. Like he's cool to look at, and it's a startling image, but there's nothing scary about it. And the horror aspect happens once Gage comes in, because that's when he goes across the street, hunts down Fred Gwynn, cuts his Achilles tendon, which is disgusting as fuck in anything. Yeah. Anything. But that's when the horror stuff starts happening. And then, like, Gage hung the mom, Like, that's a super strong baby. I mean, I wonder if... I don't even think that's even talked about. Like they come back with a feat of strength. I don't remember if that was said or not, but it's just odd to think about now that this, 4-year-old child zombie is over there lifting up full-fledged adults.
Yeah, they don't explain a lot of shit in this movie. Well,
Fred Gwynn talks a lot about that road.
That road? Dead is butter. Dead is butter.
That would be better than Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken as a kid. Dead.
So you go over
is butter.
To that Pet Semetery.
Take your cat over to the Pet Cemetery.
Oh man, but yeah, then
you won't regret it.
The only good thing we got out of this fucking movie, dude, was the Ramones song. And
which that song's a bop.
It is. It's a good bop. It's a good Halloween song. Put it on during October. But yeah, I don't want to drag this out too much longer, man, because I feel like we
I don't want to drag this out the way that film dragged out.
Dragging ass, yeah. So Nate, we're sorry if this didn't fit your expectations of everyone liking the movie, but we both went into it with an open mind, and
I really did. I even sat down and watched this with Milo because I was like, hey, we're going to watch a horror film.
Yeah.
Which Milo didn't hate it, but I also think Milo was just being nice. So
God damn it. Yeah. He didn't want to be rude about it.
he's like, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
That's what we went. That was pretty good.
Yeah, Dad, that was neat.
He's probably thinking his head, Dad loved it, so I'm gonna love it. I'm like, no, Dad did not love it.
Yeah, it's like it's hard to even talk about because like the first hour 10, nothing happens.
The most entertaining part of that movie for me was me texting you telling how much it was boring.
Dude, man, and like I said, I did like the prosthetics of the ghost kid, and Zelda is still scary as fuck. Fred Gwynn, he did okay. He's my favorite TV dad, so I'll always just give him that. Like Herman Munster is my absolute.
He should just always be a Munster. Period. That's just.
Well, or the judge and my cousin Vinny.
Yeah, he's good in that, but he was awful in this movie. He was really bad.
But I did like how fucking manly he was when he would strike those matches with his fingers.
Always chugging beer. Always had Budweiser.
Or in the fucking
Product
Cowboy
placement.
Killers, you got them Marlboro Reds going on, dude. And them overalls.
Those cigarettes are gonna make him dead as butter.
God damn it, Paul. Okay. All right, Nate. Hopefully this worked for you, man, because it didn't work for us. Paul, out of 5 pet cemeteries, what would you give this?
0. I'd give this 0 pet cemeteries.
Really? I mean, I know you.
I'll give it a 1 just because Milo didn't hate it. So we'll go with 1.
I'm gonna give it 2 pet cemeteries because, like I said, I like the prosthetics in Zelda, and that's really all you're gonna get from me, Nate. I will not rate this any higher. Will I revisit it in the near future? Absolutely not. Paul's got it on standby.
No.
But I guess until next time, I'm still Fred Gwynn's torn Achilles tendon.
And I, for not the first time or last time, am disappointed in Nate.
And this has been the Flicks and Friends podcast.
I'm sorry, Dustin and Paul, that I did not get to give you a segue because that one nearly killed me. But they have been on our show. They did a Child Month movie with us that was called.
Why are you looking at us? You're the one.
I was really hoping that one of you guys would, remember the episode that they both appeared on. Was
Monster Squad.
I am just.
It was
watching
Monster
Nate.
Squad. God
Was it
damn it!
Monster
It was Monster Squad
it's
because Paul
sitting
has nards. Because it's sitting
on his
literally
desk
right next to me.
Dustin, I was staring a hole through his soul and
felt
not
it.
telling him
It's in my chest.
because he didn't write any of this down, and
Why
he
would I?
mentions the VHS earlier, and I'm like, oh, he's got this. Nope.
No.
Also,
Nope.
Dustin was on our 7th Curse episode.
Oh, yes, he
on
was. And then we have shown up on their show doing the Departed.
Departed. I'm not a
Departed.
knot. I'm not a rat that gets dropped in your lap when you're taking a bath.
Ah, you a cop? That's cussed.
What's going on?
No.
I don't know. Oh,
And
I didn't know that was an actual question.
These two knuckleheads showed up on theirs to do Half Past Dead with one guy that pretends to know Kung Fu.
Yeah, don't say his name again.
I'm not going to say his name again.
You better
but
not.
it's a really wonderful episode over there.
We did Wayne's World.
We did Wayne's World over there with all 3 of us, which was
Yep.
just us quoting the movie the whole time.
Pretty much.
So if you want that for an
George
hour and 20 minutes, you can do that.
And I was just on a couple weeks ago on Video Game Month where we covered Double Dragon, that 90s hijinks classic.
I just listened to that today.
I'm so excited to listen to it. I didn't get to it today.
Bobo approves.
Bobo, right?
God. Robert Patrick and Mark Dacascos.
That,
And
well,
it's directed by the dude that did Shoot 'Em Up.
and Al Leong has speaking parts, and I still don't like this movie.
It's a recipe for disaster.
It should have had everything I wanted.
It's got Alyssa Milano in it too, right?
Yeah,
Right.
it did.
Alyssa Milano.
Alyssa Milano, be thy name.
She's sure was my
Sha
best friend.
Wing.
Wing.
Well, boys, that leads us to the two guys who have been with us for a very long time. And that's if they decide to show up. So it depends on if Steven and Leo wanted to record something for us or not. If not, don't worry. The episode is still sponsored by A Cut Above, and we'll let Steven and Leo figure that one out for us. So maybe they take it away.
Because that works. If they don't, the music will stay.
Yeah. I hope they made it.
We have no idea.
We honestly have no idea. When this episode drops, you're gonna be just as surprised as us.
I am gonna be the only one that will know.
Yeah,
that's almost what it's gonna come down to.
Keep it to yourself until
I should message Steven to not let Nate know if he ever sends it.
Yeah, I don't want to know. I just want to wait till the episode drops. I go, oh, what a nice surprise, or
what a knife surprise, or what a nice surprise.
what a scalpel of a surprise to the Achilles heel.
Ooh yeah. I have to say, we just did a movie that I feel like blows this Achilles heel cut.
Oh, without a doubt.
Away. I saw the Devil's Achilles tendon cut 1,000 times more effective. Now, not saying this was not effective. This is the one that made everyone's skin crawl when they watched it. Like
this was like the misery clubbing or
yeah.
bubbling.
And I mean,
in the theater went.
It's
That's
in
another
camera
top 5
on a rubber foot. So I mean, it's really cool. It's effective. The blood just trickles, but I Saw the Devil blows it away.
It does. The only thing with this is like you love Judd. Kinda.
Not really.
You
keep saying that, and I told you he's the bad guy. I don't know this love thing.
That's because I get to talk like this because of him.
That's
why
different.
I
love love Herman Munster, but I don't like this guy.
He's not smart. He's so dumb.
And I think it's your cat over here. Really, is it the only gray fucking cat running around the neighborhood that's now frozen to your lawn?
Yeah.
Like, is that it?
Yeah.
It could be. I don't know.
I didn't want to touch it. It's got the rigor mortis, you see.
That poor cat.
Little old Ellie's going to have to learn about death at some point.
But not now, so let's put it in the Pet Semetery.
Also, we're not going to put it in the Pet Semetery. We're going to put it in a cemetery above the Pet Semetery, but we're still going to call the movie and the book Pet Semetery.
What happens if you do it twice?
So one's... Oh, John, now I know what you're thinking. Oh, wait. I'm done.
Oh, Charlie, I know what you're thinking. If I kill the cat a second time and I bury it in the Pet Semetery, does the second brother's cousin come out?
Well, you see, Lois, I thought that cats literally had 9 lives. It appears that they do not. Sometimes dead is better.
I was watching the whole thing with Church, where he tests the drug out on him, and I was reading up on it that they use a fake syringe because it's really Church that entire scene.
Is it really? I thought that was for sure like a prop.
Well, not when this is at the end when he's killing it.
I thought for sure that like when he picks it up by the scruff.
Nope, that's Church.
Oh.
And they use one of those retractable syringes and they stick it. Well, when he puts the cat back down and it's like it has a death scene, they sedated the cat. And it was that moment of it going under sedation.
Wow.
And he picks it back. Now, the people that are in charge of animal welfare stuff were on set during all of
that's
this.
good. Especially for 89. That's one of those like, ugh.
Well, that's why I wanted to say that it was another reason where I was like, okay, they went really far to make this effective and believable. It's not just a stuffed cat. This was under supervision. They did all. You could question like, well, why they just drugged it for no reason. It works in the movie. You feel like it's a real cat that just dies right there, and he picks it up again. It's still Church. But yeah, at that moment I went, buried it again. I want to know. Just bury it
Why
again.
not?
You're this far in. Like, just do it.
Do it.
There's
Just
no turning
see.
back. At this point, you're fully invested.
What's the worst that could happen?
I don't know.
Well, I think we've gone through all our stuff.
Yeah, but
we'll
once again, I owe Spoils of Horror an apology, just like Flicks and Friends, because we forgot to talk about what shows that they have been on.
Why? Because they forced their ways onto this show.
Well,
so-
yeah, they're well,
They
hacked their way into our show to cover hackers, and it was such a problem that it was our first ever 2-part episode, I believe. Might have been our second one.
I can't remember.
Missing in Action was a fucking train wreck of a time.
I thought that was after.
Might
No,
have been.
that was before.
That might have been before. But
That
then
was before. Yeah.
Pete
they were
was
on for Class of 1999.
one of my favorite episodes of all time, Class of 1999.
when they were invited.
Yes. Before they got rude. And then for some reason, Pete and I have not been on the show, but Charlie has been on there twice to cover Doll Man versus Demonic Toys
I had a
and
blast.
Subspecies.
I did Doll Man from my sauna.
Yes, over in the mountains of Virginia.
Mountains of Virginia. And Subspecies is just a
Is there a
blast.
video of that?
I can make one.
I'll take it. I'll take what I can get.
Go on.
One of the few moments we should have been a visual podcast.
Yes.
Right at that moment. But anytime I get to talk about a vampire called Radu, I am going to have it a blast
Subspecies
when
is
we covered
amazing.
Subspecies.
Maybe
It's
one
like-
day Pete and I will get invited on to
like,
do
they don't want me on.
Probably not. We talk outside of the show.
Oh,
but
you have a text thread without us?
Maybe.
Probably.
Wow.
Lot coming to light this episode when Nate can't remember what episodes everyone's been on.
Guys, we have like 160 some episodes. You can't expect me to remember every single one. And I know you're like, Nate, you have a pen, you have a paper, just write it all down. No.
No. When he first started, he talked about, I'm going to take notes. I'm going to keep a notebook.
Not anymore.
That notebook's
Wow.
still sitting there.
Because you know how long it took to watch a movie. Wait,
Yeah,
I gotta pause it.
I watch the same movies as you do, Nate. I know how long it takes.
Yeah, no. But with like taking notes, it's like pausing it, trying to get all the thoughts down. Like, ugh. Now I just fall asleep during all of them.
Now we just wing it.
Fell asleep during this one last night. Went, oh god damn it! Now I gotta finish this.
Honestly, I could have done this movie without watching it.
I probably could have.
I watched it just to stay a little fresh on it. Plus, the one thing I'm sure everyone else talked about it, but we haven't really, is the freakiest fucking part of this entire goddamn movie.
Yeah, I'm hoping that everyone else talked about this psychopath.
Is fucking Zelda in this movie. Jesus Christ, who thought that up?
And she's not only in it for like what 2 minutes, but probably has the most impactful.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's like the naked lady in The Shining moment, but drug out
over and over and over again.
And I'll tell you, the one that freaks me out the worst, it's not the flashback, which is still pretty grotesque. It's not where she opens the door and she like runs at her face. It's when she's crouched in Judd's bedroom when she's looking for Gage, and all you see is her fucking face. And then she raises up like
it's the way she like raises up and then like charges the camera.
Still to this, like that scene, fuck that scene. Ugh. And I start, now I start paying attention to the giant painting in the parents' house, and it is Gage later, and it even has a gray cat in the corner. He looks like the little Dutch boy kid paint, whatever the fuck it is, in that weird outfit. They painted it to be Gage, but they hung it up in the house. It was supposed to be Zelda as a younger child, and they had a gray cat, and it was to foreshadow the ending that it's kind of like this entity is either, because they say you don't know what comes back. I kind of take it as Zelda came back.
That could be it, but in a better movie, it would explain that better.
Yeah,
now
and that's my interpretation. I'm not saying that's what it is.
At the Pet Semetery itself, when the face jumps out at the screen, I had no idea what that was. Even either. I rewinded it just to try to see who that face was. I was like, I don't know. Like, I really don't.
I'm trying to even remember the face. I mean, it's one of those like blink and you miss it moments.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. That's why, like, It was one of those moments of like rewind, pause it, and like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I missed something.
It possibly could have been Zelda's face, and
It could have been something though that made it onto the cutting room floor because, like I said, the movie's not really edited the best way.
Well, it was also edited like Paramount made them edit it more.
Oh, I imagine so. Because even though there's not much gore, I mean, there's effective gore in this.
I enjoy the gore in this movie. Pascal's fucking head.
Yeah, the whole time.
Love it. When they revealed Judd's face after Gage,
or it's like his face has been eaten.
Yeah,
like you
not
see
just
his
the
lower,
neck,
the lower, like he
but
ripped his
yeah.
lower lip off, and you see his jawline. Fucking creepy.
I
as
love
shit.
seeing Rachel at the very end where she's got green ooze coming out of her eye socket.
It pours
And then he
out.
kisses her, and the ooze went into her mouth. Ew. That ooze, cuss, you see? That ooze, it turns them turtles into ninjas.
And
they'll be fighting crime in the
it
sewers.
had a different ending. It was supposed to end with her, like you see her feet, and she walks into the kitchen, and he goes, "Rachel," and she says, "Darling," and it ended. So
I would have liked that.
That was.
I
like
think that would have, but I like the gore though. Yeah,
I do.
I like that final shock moment.
But him just embracing her, he's lost his mind completely. If anything, like the thing that I do like about this movie a lot is just it's sad. Like straight up, an entire family is ruined. Ellie's the only survivor.
Yeah,
you know, and her family's torn apart. You know, watching a young couple lose their youngest child after just moving to a new place.
It's
like,
heartbreaking. I mean,
there's a lot of dark themes here that if I could read, I would read the book. But it does not have pictures next to it, so it's very difficult.
It's called If I Would Take the Time to Read.
Yes.
Nate knows how to read.
Do I? Have you ever seen a book in my hands?
No, but we've watched subtitled movies. So
all right, you got me there. Or maybe they're just there just because I'm like Garf, you know, just moving my mouth along.
Mouthing it.
Yeah.
No. All right, boys. Well, let's do our things and we'll talk about other things. Don't go up there because it's going to rain blood on you.
Ah, that's the blood. It's cursed, you see. That's what happens when you read from that book. The book was bound in human flesh, you see, and inked in human blood. Ah, that scream you heard? Well, that's the book getting her. She's cursed.
That's actually what a crab sounds like, right? When you put it in the crab pot for one of our main boils.
You could also ask my sister about them crabs.
I still don't know what he's talking about.
I don't care. I don't care to know.
All right, raining blood, not huge. I'm gonna say though, effective in quality for them, but they're 6.
Yeah, I was gonna say all of them are effective.
They really are. Like even the one woman that just hangs.
That
herself,
one's rough though.
That scene just appears out of nowhere, and you're like, "What the fuck am I watching?"
It's uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah, so 2 hangings in a movie. Ooh.
Yeah. So now we get to pick our favorite one.
Let's pick our favorite hanging.
Yeah.
What do you think? Zombie kill of the week?
I'm gonna go first.
Yeah, go for it, Charlie.
It's Pascal. When he appears at the beginning, that head wound, laying on the bed, and then I get to see him in that form the rest of the movie. I get to see he's bleeding during parts of the movie.
It's very American Werewolf in London.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
It is, and then they kind of spoof it a little bit in Idle Hands.
Yes, they do.
With Seth Green. So, special place in my heart for that movie. But yeah, I'm not saying any of the other kills don't deserve this, but I am, like I said, Pascal, if he wasn't in this movie, I probably wouldn't like this movie at all.
That's such an interesting take. I'm glad to hear your side on that. Pete, what is yours?
I want to say Judd, but the one that made the most impact was Gage. I think in 1989 I was a freshman in high school, and somebody took me to go see this in the theater, and I don't think I had ever seen a child die on the screen to that point in my life. So that was shocking. It took my breath away. I couldn't believe it happened. So that's my favorite because of how it impacted me.
I think that's completely fair.
Kind of like how it impacted him.
Because he got hit by a truck.
He said it the first time, but kept going, and I didn't want to step on him. But I'm like, did that motherfucker just say impact?
I did.
I didn't want our listeners to think we were slippy. Okay?
Yeah, that's true.
They're gonna be like, did they let Pete get one by? No, sir. No.
Never. Not once.
I heard it, but I was like, Pete needs to say his part.
Well, I'm picking the obvious one. I'm going with Judd because it's awesome.
Yeah,
the scalp's great. The way he screams, and then that stupid kid eating his throat. Just why not? Like,
his is the most torturous. I have to.
It is, and you know what? The asshole has it coming, so I'm not upset one
I'm
bit.
still telling you, he's the bad guy in the movie.
I still love him no matter what. He's my little angel. He could do no harm.
His horns are holding up that halo. So, all right, boys. Well, everyone else has given their opinion about this. It's time for us to rate this bad boy.
Guys, it's okay. He just wanted his machete back. Woo!
Well, Charlie, let's keep this rolling in the same order.
Oh, I've struggled with this because if I had never seen this movie before, and this was like the first time I'm watching it, I'd have to say, damn, this was a fantastic movie. Holy shit, this was awesome. Because that's what I remember. I remember this movie scaring me the first time I watched it. And
a lot of these early later Stephen King movies did because of what age we were when we first experienced them.
Yeah. So this was 80. I was not watching this at 9. I was probably 16 or 17 before.
I was definitely in high school when I saw this, like freshman,
Yeah. I do know I watched part 2 before I ever saw part 1. Because it was Edward Furlong.
You got me really intrigued on this now.
Damn it! Now I have to watch.
But
I know, right?
I don't know what to do.
Having to give it a score now, it doesn't have the same impact. I do love certain things about it. I understand why it's considered one of his better, if not best movies. Movies, not books. Some of these are hit and miss at times, but I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give it an 8. I think I'm going to give it
that's
8.
really generous. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the gore.
Yep.
I can remember how I felt when I first watched it. Yes, I can poke holes in it now. That's almost kind of not fair, though, because let someone for the first time ever watch this is probably going to be like, this is the greatest Stephen King movie I've ever seen. And you love the truck one for some dumb reason. Give it some time. You'll understand why I love the truck one. There's a truck in this movie. Get the theme?
Yeah, the cost. All those trucks, though.
Maybe that was one of the cursed trucks. Maybe that was.
Oh, not bad. I didn't see no green goblins on them trucks.
Was there a comet going across the sky at the time this happened?
Oh, the ATM machine once called me an asshole. And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm just trying to pull money out of here.
And to believe he was a priest the whole time being called an asshole.
Outright ridiculous.
He's a priest in this movie, for those that didn't get the joke.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know he was the guy conducting the funeral?
You're talking about Stephen King himself. Yeah, I thought you were talking about Judd being a priest. I did not get that at all.
You said asshole, which is the scene Stephen King is in Maximum Overdrive.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's the ATM. God damn it, Nate.
God damn it, Nate, indeed. There was ever that one was worthy of it.
Pete, save us.
If I would have rated this much like Charlie the first time I saw it in the theaters, this genuinely scared me. This was a wonderful film. I was at the perfect age, so I was 14, 15 when I saw it. I probably would have given it a 9.5 because I saw some things I hadn't seen before, and it was a whirlwind. But and this might be only the third time I've seen it. Frankly, it's just not one that I go back to. I'm not real sure why. just isn't something I go back to often. I'm glad I saw it again, but through adult eyes, yeah, there was a lot of flaws to it. I can't really ding it too bad, but it's a recommend. It's 7.5. I go
Fair.
see this movie. Yeah.
All right. Well, that
Nate?
leaves me.
Yeah,
I'm
you-
going to go a little lower. I'm at a 6.5. I'll still watch this movie. I will still recommend this movie. I get a lot of entertainment from it with just having fun with it the whole time as I've been doing tonight, and that's part of the charm to Pet Semetery itself. It's a shame that when that remakes trailer came out, I was like, that just looks stupid. Like there was potential here to go, let's take a mediocre movie and improve upon it. That's what a remake should be. Don't remake a good movie. Remake, a movie that had a chance to be better. That's what you should do. And nothing about that
They
looked
don't.
appealing. Nothing did. And then when the reviews came out, I was like, nailed it. I knew it.
We waited till it was streamed.
Which is a shame because then there's other Stephen King movies that have came out that are awesome in recent memory, like Gerald's Game on Netflix.
Oh,
it's
God,
fantastic.
God, that's hard to watch.
It is. It's unsettling. It's great.
Unsettling is a kind.
Didn't even know about it.
Oh, dude, it's awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So apparently I need to check that one out.
Date night with Jackie.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly,
I was
it'd be
waiting
great.
for him to say Dateline. I'm like, yep, that's
Well, that's
in our
already.
house, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll keep it short on my end. I've already said what needed to be said, but really the whole purpose of this episode, and I thought Pet Semetery was a perfect example to highlight what our friends are capable of doing and how their shows differ from one another. Because I know if you're like me, I get overwhelmed by how many podcasts there are out there. And we share each other's stuff all the time. It's an amazing friendship, not like business partnership, not like you share mine, I'll share yours. Like, no, like I text these people every day, just like I text my friends. So they are my friends. I've been fortunate enough to meet some people, even people that we've had on the show that aren't in this group. Like, it's cool. It's a really great thing that I would have never expected to happen. And if you've made it this far into this very bloated episode, but it was done that way on purpose because I really wanted our listeners to hear these guys do their own format on the off chance that maybe you never clicked it. And I know how that is. I hear commercials for other podcasts and I always go, I need to check that out. But then sometimes I don't, because it's hard when you make so many friends in the podcast world that you're trying to make sure you're balancing all that. I also listen to a lot of music. So a lot of times I'm spending with music and trying to balance that time of listening to my friends put out amazing content week by week and trying to discover new stuff it's hard. And I'd rather give people a platform on our show to try to see, maybe expands them by one listener. If that's the case, so be it. I'm happy with that. I'd rather give those people, our friends, not those people, our friends, that chance to maybe reach into our audience that, for all I know, maybe you didn't listen to the Musketeer, so you never got to hear Parker, who I think is a fantastic gentleman. So now you got to hear him, Dan, and Angela.
This is a podcast tasting. So you get a sample.
It's a podcast flight.
Yeah, right. It's a flight of podcasts. Some a little hoppier than others. Some a little bit more bitter. Whoever you choose on that, I'm not saying one's more than the other. One has gentle notes of oak. The other has dill. I'm not 100. I don't drink beer. I have no idea.
I don't know what either. Does anyone have raspberries?
It's raspberries.
It's a raspberry.
But yeah, echo what Nate says. There's a ton of content out there. We appreciate the ones that listen to us, and we're just trying to boost the frequency for our friends.
This is like we wanted to give back in some way, and it's hard sometimes because I can share something in a story on Instagram, but it goes away after 24 hours.
Yeah.
I can share it on a post on Instagram, but for all I know, that post may only get 10 likes. And that's the harsh reality to it because sometimes that, your outreach doesn't work.
We don't pay to get seen.
That's the big thing.
Get paid to do this.
Unless you're throwing big bucks. I mean, it's hard to be an independent creator to try to get your voice out there. That's the harsh reality of it. unless you are having someone share, save, and like everything, like what you're doing. And even there's times where I feel like I've capped out what I can do on Instagram. Like, I don't know how I can reach any more people, you know, because so many people also have a video format, and like that works for people that have the ability to do this. All three of us work full-time jobs. Like, it's very difficult when we're putting in tons of hours at home or at work and then at home and then doing this on the side when it's just an excuse to hang out with my two buds. So
that's why we do it. And Nate, I think you nailed it perfectly. We're trying to give back. You know why? Because we are Give Me Back My Horror and Action Movies. And if you want to keep following us, you can find us over on Facebook at Give Me Back My Horror Movies, the Facebook group. Give Me Back My Action Movies, the Facebook group. We are on Instagram, as Nate just mentioned. We are on TikTok. We are on X. We are on Threads. We're on YouTube. We're everywhere. There's no way you can't find us if you want to interact with us. And you can find all of these fantastic shows pretty much Instagram. If you want to find good podcasts, that is like the main heartbeat of podcasts is Instagram. That's where all of ours have come from. So check us out over there. Give us a follow. Go follow these other shows. Go check out these other shows.
Review them.
Review
them.
Listen to one episode. Drop them a star. Even if you can't listen every week, they will appreciate that one listen, that one download, and a rating.
All you gotta do is you scroll and go, oh, hey, they talked about this. Give Me Back My Action Horror Movies hasn't talked about that yet. Let me just click on that and see.
Or we all covered the exact same movie, and let's just listen to what everyone else had different to say about it, you know? But that's it. I have no idea why we had another long episode after we'd already gave them a long episode, Nate. In the same month.
Well, but this time I let our friends do the talking for us.
So you're blaming our friends.
Well, that's the other thing. Yes, but I wasn't like I was going to be like, all right, friend A, you only get to talk about the first 15 minutes of the movie. Friend B, you only get to talk about 15 through 30. That would have been a horrible episode to listen to.
You don't know that because we didn't do that.
No, because it's too much work.
Too much work for who? Me?
Everyone.
Yeah. I still got to edit all this.
But at least they're editing their own episodes and sending them to you.
You would think that.
Now, let's talk about how I get back home.
Oh, you don't want to go back home now. Home is cursed, you say. Hasn't been the same since that damn road got built.
All the dead animals everywhere.
Oh, yes, when that road got built, every animal. A lot of Sallys and Timmys upset that their little love pets no longer with them.
I'll tell you when the town really went to shit is when all the podcasters moved in.
Yeah.
They boosted up without stepping on a podcast.
They started to use up all the bandwidth in town. Google didn't know what to do. Everyone was recording all at once.
I tried to go to the market. I got 17 cards handed to me. Please check out my podcast.
All these QR codes. What am I supposed to do? Scan it with my phone?
I'm in Maine. Do they think I have internet up here?
Yes. I have to prepare because winter is coming. That damn winter's cost, it'll freeze over all the crops.
I have 27 cats frozen to my yard right now.